All right. Are we good to go? Are we live? I think we're live. Yes, sir. We are all squared away, ready to rock and roll, man. Welcome to the party. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream tonight. We got the Detroit Pistons taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers on a Sunday afternoon tip-off here. The Pistons starters, they are rolling with Duncan Robinson, Paul Reed, Isaiah Stewart, Cade Cunningham, Ausar Thompson. The Cavaliers have Mobley, Mitchell, Merrill, Garland, and Tyson on the floor for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Appreciate you guys all stopping in. Welcome to the party. What's going on, James? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you as always. Tip-off is moments away here, and we got a good one on tap, folks. No Jalen Duren and no Tobias Harris in this one for the Pistons. They are both out due to an injury here, so we're going to see what happens moving down the stretch. Pistons win the tip-off here. Cade Cunningham for three on the left wing, and he buries it. What a shot from Cade Cunningham. Pistons take a 3-0 lead to start their opening possession here for the Pistons. Once again, the Cavaliers, they have Mobley, Mitchell, Merrill, Garland, and Tyson on the floor for the Cavaliers. Evan Mobley working inside on Isaiah Stewart, kicks it back outside to Donovan Mitchell. He puts up a three, no good, off the mark, rebounded by Ausar Thompson. Ausar Thompson to full court for the Pistons, working on Darius Garland, drives to his right. Looks like he lost it out of bounds. Going to be Cavalier basketball back the other way. What's going on, Michael? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping in, buddy. Happy Sunday. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Tip-off has begun. Pistons take a 3-0 lead here over the Cavaliers thanks to a Cade Cunningham three-point jump shot. And we are all squared away, man. Tyson, he takes a three from the left wing. No good, off the mark, rebounded by Ausar Thompson. Ausar Thompson working on the left wing against Donovan Mitchell. Gives it up to Cade Cunningham. Isaiah Stewart sets the screen. Cade finds Isaiah Stewart, and Isaiah Stewart does draw the foul. And Isaiah Stewart's going to be going to the free throw line. That is on Merrill. That picked up the foul call as well. No Jarrett Allen for the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight. He's dealing with a illness, so hopefully he can get better soon. This is my own original play-by-play commentary and reaction to the stream tonight. Appreciate you guys all stopping in, guys. 10:50 left to play in the first quarter. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Cade drives baseline. Mobley steals it away here. Mobley gives it up. Gets it back out to Tyson. He tries a three, and he buries it. Top of the key for Tyson. It's a 3-3 basketball game. So Tyson gets on the board here. 10:30 left to play in the first quarter. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome to the party. Cade at the top of the key here. Looking to set up the offense back the other way. Paul Reed underneath, working against Merrill. Trying to back him down. Kicks it back outside to Cade. Cade working on Donovan Mitchell. Drives to his right. Cross-court pass to Ausar. He finds Duncan. He puts up a three. Off the mark, no good. It is boarded by Cleveland. Appreciate you guys all stopping in. Mobley at the top of the key. Kicks it back outside to Merrill. He drives to his left. Rebounded by Ausar Thompson. Ausar working outside. Gets it back inside to Duncan Robinson. Blocked by Evan Mobley. It's going to be Pistons basketball out of bounds back the other way. 3-3 basketball game still, folks. Appreciate you guys all tuning in on this Sunday afternoon. Pistons 3, Cavaliers 3. Welcome to the show, folks. Again, Pistons without Jalen Duren in the starting lineup. He did tweak his ankle a couple days ago. We're going to have some fun, and hopefully he can get back to full strength here in the next couple days or so. I'll have to monitor that situation as that progresses. Isaiah Stewart with the basketball here. Cade Cunningham at the top of the key. Duncan Robinson off the mark here, gets it back to Cade. Cade puts up a three ball, and he puts it in. Cade Cunningham, 2 for 2 from the three-point line. He buries it from the left wing. It's a 6-3 basketball game. Evan Mobley kicks it out to Donovan Mitchell, working on the baseline against Paul Reed. Finds Darius Garland. Garland puts up a three. That's off the mark. No good. Boarded by Ausar Thompson. Ausar looking to push it back the other way for the Detroit Pistons. Ausar, Euro step, nearly steals it away. He does steal it away by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell back the other way, finds Garland. Garland drives baseline for the nice, easy layup. 6-5 basketball game. 9:05 left to play here in the first quarter. Pistons 6, Cavaliers 5. Cade with the basketball, working on Merrill at the top of the key. Goes to his left, working inside against Mobley. Cade goes in at Mobley. He draws the foul, and Cade's going to go to the free throw line, trying to give the Pistons the first 8 points of the game here for the Pistons. What's going on, Ivan? How you doing, buddy? Happy New Year. Hopefully you guys had a good holiday. Happy New Year's, guys. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. What's up, Jimmy? Jimmy's fantastic. Cade Cunningham, 2 for 2 from the three-point line. Same spot where he hit his first free throw. He had 31 points, 11 assists, 8 boards in Thursday's loss to the Heat. He knocks down the first free throw here. 7-5 basketball game. Hope you had a good 4th of July. Fireworks everywhere. 8:55 left to play in the first quarter. Cade at the free throw line. He does knock down the first free throw. Cade looking to get the second one in here for the Pistons. He knocks down both free throws. Mobley, Mitchell, Merrill, Garland, and Tyson on the floor for the Cavs. The Pistons have Duncan Robinson, Paul Reed, Isaiah Stewart, Cade Cunningham, and Asar Thompson. Merrill, top of the three, he buries it. Tough shot for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He puts it in. He's got 6 points so far in this one. Cade with the basketball. Isaiah Stewart sets the screen for Cade. Cade rolls off it. Cade tries another three. Off the mark, no good. Boarded by Donovan Mitchell. And the Cavaliers have numbers back the other way here. Merrill with the basketball, looking to set up the offense. Kicks it back outside to Donovan Mitchell. Merrill sets the screen for D. Mitchell. Kicks it back inside on the post to Mobley. Mobley's working on Paul Reed on the right block. Mobley puts up a right-handed hook shot. Off the mark, no good. It's going to be last touch by the Cavaliers. It's going to be Pistons basketball heading back the other way. 8:13 left to play in the first quarter. Tie basketball game 8-8 with 8 minutes left to play. 8's all around. Asar Thompson at the top of the key finds Cade, working on Merrill. Cade drives to his right, working against Evan Mobley. It's going to be a foul called underneath against Evan Mobley. Nice take from Cade. And I believe, is that a shooting foul? I believe they're going to get Cade for a shooting foul. So Cade's going to go right back to the free throw line here. 8-8 basketball game. 8 minutes left to play in the first quarter on this Sunday afternoon. So we're going to see what happens here down the stretch. Again, another big Pistons possession here, trying to go up here before they get the basketball back. Now they're saying it's a foul on the floor. It's not a shooting foul. I was wondering if it was a foul or not, but they're just going to call a common foul on Evan Mobley. So no free throws for Cade, just a common foul underneath the basket. Cade looking inbound here. He's got 2 fouls already for Mobley, so that's something to watch out for the Cavs. Isaiah Stewart thought about a 3, drives to his right, working inside against Evan Mobley. Gets it inside of Duncan Robinson. Nice cut from Duncan Robinson. He puts it up and in. Nice left-handed layup. It's a 10-8 basketball game. 7:45 left to play in the first quarter. Donovan Mitchell loses it out of control. Cade goes to chase it. Mitchell gets it back, though. He's looking to set up the offense here down the stretch. Donovan Mitchell at the top of the key here. Kicks it across to Mobley. He tries a 3 on the top of the key, and he buries it. Takes the lead, 11-10 basketball game. 7:25 left to play in the first quarter. Asar Thompson working on Merrill on the right wing. Kicks it across to Duncan Robinson, right back to Asar. Asar drives baseline, finds Cade. Cade kicks it back out to Duncan. He tries a 3. No good, off the mark. It's going to be, I believe, Pistons basketball underneath. 7:10 left to play in the first quarter. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Pistons looking to get back on the winning track here. They've had a rough couple of games, falling to the Utah Jazz. They did get that bounce back win against LeBron and Luka on the road. They do fall to the Heat, though. So they go on the road again. They take on the Cavaliers, and we're going to see if they can get some Sunday afternoon win session going on. Duncan Robinson, he buries a 3 at the top of the key. Nice find from Isaiah Stewart. It's a 13-11 basketball game. 7 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Both teams are 50% from the three-point line to start this first quarter. Mobley drives to his left inside, count the bucket and the foul. It's going to be a foul called, I believe, on Paul Reed. So Mobley's going to go to the free throw line here. Beef Stew's first personal foul as we got a commercial break underway as we hit the break. Appreciate you guys all stopping in. They're actually going to call that on Asar Thompson, not Isaiah Stewart. Asar and Isaiah Stewart were both going at the rim there. So Mobley knocks down the basket. He's going to go to the free throw line here, and we got a commercial break underway. So the Pistons, they got the New York Knicks tomorrow back home at Little Caesars Arena. Unfortunately, I will not be here to call that basketball game. I'm on a bowling league, unfortunately, Monday and Tuesday nights. So I will be doing a short though. So on this YouTube channel, I do like the play-by-play games whenever I can when I'm home and I'm available to. But then I also do shorts for everything. So the Pistons games, the Lions, we did the NFL, college football playoffs, spring training, Tigers baseball's a couple months away. So good stuff. Yeah, no, Jalen Duren is out. He is dealing with an ankle injury. So they're hoping to get him back sometime next week. Tobias is going to be out a couple weeks. He's dealing with that hip issue that he suffered against the Lakers. So those are two big pieces of our offense that we're going to be missing for a bit. So we're going to hope to count on guys like Paul Reed, Isaiah Stewart as our bigs. And then the stretch for Asar Thompson's really going to have to step up to fill in that hole that Tobias Harris is going to leave us right now. So they can have my hip and ankle. I don't need them, right? Exactly. So we're going to see what happens down the stretch here. Again, we hit the halfway point for the Pistons. They're 25-9. They're first in the Eastern Conference. I don't think, if you told Pistons fans before the season started that you would be first in the Eastern Conference on January 4th to start the 2026 year, you would have thought I was crazy. So this is a very healthy spot the Pistons are in. And even if they start to slip a little bit, which I do expect to happen, I would be amazed if the Pistons hold on to the 1 seed the entire season. They've literally had the 1 seed 95% of the season. I think they were like trying to climb up a little bit to start the first week, but if they hold on to it, that'd be amazing. But again, we're hoping to hopefully have all of our guys healthy, rested, ready to go, especially for the playoffs when that eventually starts in April, right? I believe the playoffs start in April for the NBA. So it's crazy how long NBA playoffs are. You got best of 7 series for like 4 rounds, and then it's the finals. It's like the quarterfinals and the semifinals, then the Eastern Conference finals, and then it's eventually the finals. So if you think about it, you could potentially play 28 basketball games to win a title, which is absolutely crazy. So we're coming back from commercial break here. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the show. Welcome to the party, folks. What's going on, Thomas? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping in. What's going on? Mighty, how you doing, buddy? Appreciate you stopping in. What's going on? I'll get to your guys' comments here in a couple seconds here. Mobley is at the free throw line trying to knock down the free throw for the Cavaliers. He does knock it in, so it's a 3-point play for Mobley. 6:51 left to play here in the first quarter. Asar Thompson at the top of the key gives it back outside to Cade Cunningham, working on Merrill. Cade looking to find Duncan Robinson on the left wing here. Isaiah Stewart sets the screen, kicks it back outside to Asar. Asar tries a 3, way off the mark. Paul Reed gets the rebound, gets it back though. Paul Reed puts it up and in. Tough shot from B-ball Paul Reed, one of the most underrated players in the NBA. Such a huge piece of this depth for the Pistons, bench rotation-wise, so good to see it, man. Mobley working on Isaiah Stewart on the left wing here. Mobley puts up a tough hook shot off the mark, no good, boarded by Paul Reed. Cavaliers have a couple substitutions in the game here right now. Cade with the basketball, drives to his right, puts up a shot, no good, boarded by Asar Thompson, kicks it back outside to Cade, finds Isaiah Stewart inside. Isaiah Stewart puts it up, no good, shot is blocked by the Cavs. Cavaliers looking to push it here. Merrill thought about a 3, kicks it around to Garland. Garland drives baseline, puts up a tough floater off the glass and in. Tough shot from the Cavs. 16-15 basketball game. 5:40 left to play in the first quarter. Cade with the basketball working on Garland. Cade goes off of it, tries to find the open man. Asar Thompson now has it, drives to his right inside the paint. Asar puts up a tough jump shot. He hits it. Tough shot from Asar Thompson. 17-16 basketball game. 5:20 left to play in the first quarter. Mobley kicks it off to Garland. Garland drives inside. Tough shot over Asar Thompson. Darius Garland, man, that guy can ball. 5:15 left to play in the first quarter. Garland's got 6 points already for the Cavs. Cade with the basketball. Paul Reed sets the screen for Cade. Cade rolls off it, finds Paul Reed once again inside. Paul Reed misses the floater. It's going to be boarded by Cleveland. Looking to push it back the other way here. Merrill, he tries a wide open 3 from the corner and he buries it. 21-17 basketball game. Merrill, I believe, has got 9 points so far, all coming from the 3-point line. Cade looking to push it here for the Pistons. Asar Thompson has it on the left wing here. Isaiah Stewart at the top of the key, working on Evan Mobley. finds Paul Reed underneath, dishes it back outside of Duncan Robinson. Duncan drives baseline, and he has it stolen away by Merrill, and here come the Cavaliers. Merrill, pull-up jump shot from 3, off the mark, no good, boarded by Cade. Cavs are on a 10-4 run here. Cade with the basketball at the top of the key. He tries a 3 at the top of the key, no good, off the mark, boarded by Isaiah Stewart. It's going to be a foul called underneath on the Cavs, and it's going to be Pistons basketball. Appreciate you guys all stopping in. What's going on, Jeff? What's going on? Everybody, JB's a good motivator, but not a tactician. Let's see here. Cade's hot for 3, leaving the team open for 3s. Yeah, our 3-point shooting definitely has to improve better. And right now, like I said, it all relies on Duncan Robinson. If Duncan Robinson doesn't hit 3s, this team lacks a lot of shooting. I mean, you have Cade that can knock down 3s every now and then, but Duncan Robinson's our guy. And occasionally, he'll have those weird stretches where he'll miss like 4, 5, 6 threes in a row. So, something to monitor. Ivy checks into the game here. He puts up a 3, airballs it way off the mark. Holland rebounds it, finds Duncan on the left wing. He does not get it, off the mark here. Boarded by the Cavs. Mitchell looking to push it back the other way for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Puts it up. Foul is called underneath, I believe, on Duncan Robinson, and Mitchell's going to go to the free throw line. Yeah, Sasser, you could argue, is our second. He might be the best shooter on the team right now. I think you got Cade and Sasser are like kind of 1A, 1B right now, but you went and got Duncan Robinson as a 3-point shooter, and yeah, he's had great games to start the season so far. He has been struggling at certain points throughout pivotal stretches in the game. So something to kind of monitor here. Mitchell knocks down the first free throw. 22-17 basketball game. Duncan's brutal, and JB continues to start him and Asar. I mean, Asar, you have really no other choice. I mean, he's your best defender. I don't really know who else you would start over Asar Thompson, especially when Tobias Harris is out with an injury right now. 23-17, we can't really afford to lose Asar, especially in this stretch until we get Tobias and Duren back. Ivy with the basketball here. Isaiah Stewart sets the screen for Ivy. Ivy rolls off of it, looking to find the open man here. Finds Javonte Green. He tries a 3, off the mark, no good. Boarded by Ron Holland. Holland nearly had it stolen away. Javonte Green gets it back. Ivy catches it in the corner. Working on Mobley. Ivy trying to get around Mobley. Puts up a shot that is no good, off the mark here. Good defense from the Cavs. Cavs have a bunch of different pieces in right now. They got Mitchell, Hunter, Tomlin, Bryant, and Porter Jr. Bryant puts up a 3, no good, off the mark, boarded by Ron Holland. Holland with the basketball now, looking to push it for the Pistons on the left wing. Trying to get it to Isaiah Stewart underneath, swatted away by Bryant. Cavs looking to push it. Donovan Mitchell, he pulls up from 3. No good. It is put back up and in, though, by the Cavs. Tomlin hits that for the Cavaliers. They're on a 9-0 run. It's a 25-17 basketball game, and the commercial break will continue to begin for a timeout for the Pistons underneath. So Pistons take a timeout. Cavs had a timeout. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, guys, let me know in the chat. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Turnovers have been a problem for the Pistons, especially down the stretch. Like, Asar Thompson, like, we had an opportunity to cut the deficit to, like, 2 points against the Heat in the final 2 minutes, and he went to inbound the pass, and he just straight up gave it right to a Heat player. So, turnovers is a big factor for this Pistons team. Cade has struggled at times in pivotal clutch situations where he simply cannot turn over the basketball, and he'll just have it stolen away or poked away. So again, it's kind of a learning curve with Cade. He's still, going into his, 4th season, 5th season in the NBA right now. So again, it all comes with experience. But yeah, 3-point shooting and turnovers is going to be, this team's Achilles heel. If they can't knock down 3s, it's going to be tough. Now, I will say, though, our defense can take us far. Isaiah Stewart was just named Eastern Conference Defensive Player of the month of December. That's a huge deal. I think he averaged like 4 blocks a game, 2 to 3 blocks a game for the month of December. One of the best rim protectors in the NBA. Duren's gotten a lot better at defense as well. And obviously you have Asar Thompson. Cade can defend. That's what I love about Cade's game. He's not just like a Trae Young or like a Luka Doncic where he can just score. He defends as well and mostly assists guys and gets them in open spots as well. But it all comes with a learning curve. But yeah, I do agree that sometimes the turnovers, though, it's going to be a problem. Mighty saying the small ball lineup could hurt us. Yeah, and the problem is we're down Tobias and Duren. That's a lot of size on your starting five right now. So we're going to have to work some guys in. Again, Paul Reed's going to step up for the Pistons. Hopefully, we're still going to rely on Isaiah Stewart's defense. But the problem is right now is you got to give Sasser more minutes. Right now, he's your best shooter on your team. You got Cade that can knock down shots. If Duncan Robinson can't knock down threes, this team really lacks at the three-point line. So it's something to monitor next month at the trade deadline. Does Trajan Langdon go out and get a knockdown three-point shooter without spending a fortune to get him? We'll see what happens. So Cavaliers 25, Pistons 17. We're coming back from a commercial break. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Like and subscribe. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic on this Sunday afternoon here. Once again, this is my own original play-by-play reactionary commentary analysis to the game today. Cade steps out for a breather here. Pistons right now, they have 6 turnovers in this game. Cavaliers don't have any turnovers, so that's been the problem so far. Sasser does check into the game here for the Pistons. He's working at the top of the key on Donovan Mitchell. Finds Jaden Ivey. Ivey looking to set up the offense here. Paul Reed, he takes a mid-range jump shot. That is off the mark. No good. Ron Holland comes up with a steal, though. Gets it back for the Pistons. Ivey from the left wing for 3. No good. Paul Reed saves it. Kicks it back outside to Holland. He can't hit a 3. Javonte Green gets an offensive rebound. He can't get it to go. Somehow finally ends up in the Cavaliers and looking to push it back the other way here. Working inside, Hunter puts up a shot, no good, off the mark, boarded by Holland, and here come the Pistons. Sasser finds Ivey. Ivey puts up a 3, no good, in and out. Again, this is the problem when you can't knock down shots. Where do you get your three-point shooting from in this small ball lineup right now for the Pistons? You got Paul Reed, Jaden Ivey, Ron Holland, Javonte Green, and Marcus Sasser. That's a pretty small lineup that the Pistons have right now. So it's going to be tough to find scoring from the outside when you have that lineup on the floor right now. Jay Moak saying trade Ivey need more forward depth. Yeah, Ivey's a huge question mark. It sucks because I believe in Ivey, and at what point do you still believe in him? Move on. You could get him at a discount next year. It's tough to say. All right, Bryant now has the basketball for the Cavaliers. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Donovan Mitchell puts up a crazy 3. He somehow gets fouled in the air, so Donovan Mitchell is going to go to the free throw line. They're going to call this on Jaden Ivey. So Mitchell is going to go to the free throw line and try and knock down these free throws. Again, I don't know why you're trying to test Donovan Mitchell in the air. It doesn't look like Ivey got much contact in the air, but they're going to call 3 free throws for Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's looking to put the Cavs up by 11 here, the last 2 minutes of the first quarter. Donovan Mitchell at the free throw line. First free throw on the way is off. No good, off the mark. Cavaliers right now have Mitchell, Hunter, Tomlin, Bryant, and Porter Jr. on the floor. The Pistons right now have Paul Reed, Ron Holland, Javonte Green, Marcus Sasser, and Jaden Ivey on the floor for the Pistons. Second free throw on the way for Donovan Mitchell is up, and it is in. I guess it was only 2 shots. It looked like he shot a 3, but I guess they're going to call it just a common foul. I think the Cavaliers are in the bonus, though, so that's why. Yeah, both teams are in the bonus right now. So they knocked down both free throws, 26-17. Paul Reed gets it back outside to Ron Holland. Cavaliers on a 10-0 run the last 4 minutes of this game right now. Pistons have got to find a way to put it in the basket. Now, if you remember, the last time these two teams faced off, it was in Detroit, and Detroit got their wheels blown off. Paul Reed reverse slam for the Pistons, 26-19 basketball game. Nice find underneath to Paul Reed. Paul Reed, he doesn't get enough love. When his number is called, when he comes off the bench for the Pistons, and again, he only plays when Jalen Duren or Isaiah Stewart is injured. So when he answers the call, he brings it every time. Pistons get it back here. Marcus Sasser looking to push it for the Pistons. Turnaround jump shot for Sasser. In and out, no good. Boarded by Bryant. Looking to push it the other way. Mitchell gives it up to Hunter. Hunter drives baseline. No good, off the mark. It's going to be a foul call, though, underneath, I believe, on Ron Holland. Now they're going to get Paul Reed again for that one. What's up, Hal? How you doing? Yeah, again, Pistons going on the road here. Again, the Cavaliers, if you remember, like before the season started, a lot of people picked them to win the East. It was them and the Knicks. Those are kind of like the two front runners. And then you didn't really know what was going to happen with the Celtics because of Jason Tatum being injured. And then again, no Halliburton for the Pacers. So it was really kind of pick your poison for the Eastern Conference this year. But the Cavaliers, they've got a lot of nice young talent. Again, no Jarrett Allen tonight either for the Cavaliers. So Cavaliers hit both free throws there. Pistons down by 9 with 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pistons need a basket. Ron Holland at the top of the key finds Sasser. Sasser pulls up from 3. Sasser off the mark, no good. It is boarded by the Cavaliers. Mitchell looking to push it here for the Cavs. Mitchell, cross-court pass. Hunter puts up a 3, no good. It's going to be boarded by Ron Holland. The last 8 threes for the Pistons, they're 0 for 8. They need a basket right now. Sasser at the top of the key, working on Porter Jr. Sasser looking to find the open man. Javonte Green sets the screen for Sasser. Sasser rolls off it. One-on-one against Donovan Mitchell. Goes to his right. Finds Javonte Green. Green loses it out of bounds. Cavaliers try to put up a shot at the buzzer. It's going to be off the mark, no good. 28-19 basketball game as we approach the second quarter of regulation. Our shooting is really bad right now. We can't buy a shot to save our lives. We started off solid, 50%, 3 for 6 from 3, and then ever since, we just kind of crumbled and fell apart. But again, it comes down to Duncan Robinson. If Duncan cannot hit shots, I don't know where you turn to knock down threes. Sasser's your best option because Holland's wishy-washy, Stewart's wishy-washy. I mean, Tobias Harris, again, a piece that the Pistons could use right now. He's going to be out for a couple weeks for that hip injury. I don't know what you turn to if it's not Cade and Duncan Robinson. But yeah, like you're saying, J-Moke, like this is a huge opportunity for Jaden Ivey. Like it's now or never for him. You want to get paid this offseason, you're looking for a contract extension, we need you to average 12 to 15 points off the bench. And the window right now is right now. I mean, I know you just got back from an injury. You're still kind of recovering from that. But listen, we need your scoring right now. And he hasn't really living up to the occasion as of late recently. So, again, it's going to be I love this Pistons team, but the three-point shooting drives me insane because it's like, okay, here comes Ron Holland. He puts up a shot, no good. Isaiah Stewart occasionally can knock down a 3, but you're relying mostly as your number 2 option on this team. If it isn't Cade, it's going to be Tobias Harris, and Tobias Harris is injured right now. So I do like Jalen Duren's progression. Hopefully we can get Duren sometime back next week. It doesn't look like the ankle's exactly too serious of a problem. But yeah, it's tough to say it, Thomas, because I was a big believer in Jaden Ivey, and I like his athleticism. We took him number 5 in the draft a couple years ago. Had a ton of hopes for him. He was playing a lot of minutes. I believe he was starting right alongside Cade Cunningham in the rotation last year, and unfortunately, he just hasn't been the same scorer that he was last season before he got injured. So it's tough to say. Poker says Stewart's the best three-point shooter on the team. He probably is because he doesn't really take too many threes. He maybe takes 1 or 2 a game, but if he does, he usually hits them. So it's tough to say. Jeff's saying we've been dealing with injuries. We got to start things get back on the road. Yeah, for sure, 100%. And again, tomorrow night's a huge piece for this Pistons team moving forward against the Knicks, who you could very well play in the playoffs again this season. And the Knicks are looking pretty good right now. So, something to monitor, these big primetime opponents, that is your first legit test when it comes to the playoffs in a couple months from now. So, got to get shooting under control here. So Cade checks back into the game here for the Pistons. We're back from commercial break. Cavaliers right now have Mitchell, Hunter, Tomlin, Bryant, Porter. Pistons have Stewart, Cade, Holland, Green, and Jenkins, who gets his first minutes of the game here. Mitchell with the basketball, finds Porter. Porter goes to his right, kicks it back outside to Hunter, finds Mitchell at the top of the key, working on Ron Holland. Mitchell, turnaround jump shot for 2, no good, off the mark, boarded by Javonte Green. Pistons get it back here. Cade with the basketball at the top of the key. Cade finds Ron Holland, kicks it across to Jenkins. Jenkins gives it right back to Holland. Holland puts up a 3 from the corner. He hits it. Tough shot for Ron Holland. Much needed hoop from Ron Holland. Now again, we're so limited at the 3-point shot right now, and I don't really trust Holland to make a 3-point shot, but we're limited right now with our options right here. Holland grabs the rebound, shot off the mark for the Cavs. He's looking to push it here on the left wing. Finds Jenkins at the top of the key. Isaiah Stewart sets the screen for Jenkins. Jenkins rolls off it, finds Cade. He puts up a 3. No good, off the mark. It is boarded by Ron Holland. Holland, the same spot where he just hit it, he horribly misses, way off the mark. It's going to be out of bounds, last touch by Isaiah Stewart. Isaiah Stewart wasn't expecting the ball to fall right in his hands. He was like looking to rebound, and it like nearly hit him in the head. Goes out of bounds here. Cavaliers basketball back the other way. I know, dude, J-Muck. It's like, do you keep Ivy? Do you believe in him? Do you try to trade him? It's like, what do you do with Ivy? It's tough to say, man. There's going to be a foul before the shot. It's going to stay here with the Cavs. 10:37 left to play in the second quarter. Pistons 22, Cavaliers 28. Again, right now you're dealing with injuries for the Pistons. No Jalen Duren, no Tobias Harris. That's 2 starters gone. So that's you're gonna have guys like Paul Reed step off the bench. Ron Holland, Jaden Ivey has to come to his occasion and be the scorer he was last season. Hunter inside puts up a shot that is good. Nice shot from Daniil Hunter. 30-22 basketball game. Cade now has it for the Pistons. Working on the left wing. It's going to be poked out of bounds by the Cavs. It's going to stay here with the Pistons. Cavaliers, like I said, they're rolling with Mobley, Mitchell, Hunter, Tomlin, Porter Jr. 10:15 left to play in the second quarter. Cade finds Jenkins. Jenkins puts up a 3. He hits it. Tough shot for Dennis Jenkins. He gets on the board. A much-needed 3 for that Pistons team right now because they were looking horrible from the 3-point line at the end of that first quarter. Mobley, he puts up a 3. He answers right back. 33-25. He knocks down a 3. Both teams are struggling from the 3-point line. 9:48 left to play in the second quarter. Ron Holland with the basketball, working on Hunter. Finds Cade at the top of the key. Cade rolls to his right, puts up a tough layup. No good, off the mark. Isaiah Stewart cleans up Cade's mess. He puts it right back up and in. 33-27 basketball game. 9:33 left to play in the second quarter. Porter with the basketball, finds Mitchell. Mitchell puts it up at the top of the key. No good, off the mark. It's going to be Pistons basketball. Last touch by Porter. 9:25 left to play here in the first half. Cavs 33, Pistons 27. Looking to get a little bit of momentum here as we approach the second half of this second quarter. Cade with the basketball. Isaiah Stewart sets the screen for Cade. Cade rolls off it, gets it right back to Jenkins. Jenkins tries a deep 3. He buries it. Tough shot for Dennis Jenkins from the parking lot. 33-30. Cade's fired up, and the Cavs have to take a timeout. Name is called. Your number's called. Dennis Jenkins steps in. He hits a couple huge 3s for the Pistons, and all of a sudden it's a 3-point basketball game. You're going to have to need that, though. You're going to have to rely on guys like Dennis Jenkins, Jaden Ivey, Ron Holland, Javonte Green. Because, again, you're limited right now with these small ball rotational lineups when really your bigs are Isaiah Stewart and Paul Reed, and that's it. So something to monitor down the stretch. Commercial break underway here. Cavaliers 33, Pistons 30. Jenkins, 2 big 3s for the Pistons. Give you guys some stats here. Leading scorer for the Pistons. Right now you have Cade. He's got 8 points, 2 assists. Duncan's got 5 points. He's 1 for 4 from the 3-point line. Pistons are shooting 30% from the 3-point line. They're 6 of 20. Cavs are 5 of 15 from the 3-point line. Leading scorer for the Cavs right now is Merrill and Mobley. They both have 9 points apiece. So, Something to look at here. What's up, Frank? And again, like you said, there's so much time in the game that these things happen. Teams go on these stretches where they hit shots and then they're shaky. They hit shots and they're shaky. Basketball is a game of runs. Who can go on the 8, 9, 10 nothing run the quickest, the next, to get right back in the game. So, a lot of it comes down to three-point shooting. And again, if Duncan Robinson can't knock down threes, you're going to have to rely on like Sasser and Ivy and Javonte Green, to come off the bench to kind of give us that spark plug that you need. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. We're currently in a commercial break right now. Cavaliers 33, Pistons 30. Welcome to the show. Yeah, so I update the scoreboard out every time. So, like, if I want to take away a point from the Cavs, I can do that. Timeouts and everything. It's pretty sweet. Shout out to my friend. He set this up. It would be impossible to, like, have it asynchronous to where I didn't have to update anything because the ESPN box score is, like, 30 seconds ahead of the actual broadcast. So, it all depends on how fast I'm actually receiving the feed by the time I actually see the shot go down. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. They got like the whole NBA slate is on, so every time the Pistons like play a game, it automatically updates to the next team. So it's pretty sick. 33-30 basketball game. Cavs have it, looking to push it for the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell has played the majority of this first half. I don't think he's actually sat out yet. Porter with the basketball, working on Jenkins, finds Mobley at the top of the key. Stewart has him on the left baseline. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Mobley goes inside, finds the Cavs underneath. It's going to be a foul call, though, on the Pistons. That is on Tomlin, who put up that shot. They're going to call Ron Holland, I believe, with the foul on that. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic Sunday afternoon. Sometimes when the Pistons play on Sundays, they have like these weird like afternoon games. So Naquan Tomlin, he's at the free throw line. Free throw on the way is up and in, 34-30. Second season out of Memphis. Second free throw on the way is up and in. Again, no Jarrett Allen for the Cavs. So the Cavs are down one of their big starters. 35-30 basketball game. Holland gives up to Cade. Cade rolls off of it, finds Jenkins on the left wing. Jenkins with the basketball. Nearly had it stolen away. Finds Cade at the top of the key once again. Cade at the top of the key working on Donovan Mitchell. They're going to call a foul away from the basketball. That's going to be, I believe, on Mitchell, trying to fight through the screen. They're going to call it on Mitchell here, and I believe Mitchell's going to take his first breather of the half. Donovan Mitchell and Cade Cunningham, both probably going to be all-stars in the Eastern Conference this year. I'm curious to see who they actually name as starters. Lonzo Ball checks into the game for the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's his first minutes of the game. Cade with the basketball, finds Isaiah Stewart inside. Stolen away, though, by the Cavs. Porter with the basketball now. Cade trying to fight off Porter. It's going to be a foul called, though, I believe, on Cade on Porter. It's going to stay here on the floor for the Cavs. 8:15 left to play in the second quarter. Cavs up by 5. Again, the Pistons have the Knicks tomorrow night home at Little Caesars Arena. I'll give you guys a short of that reaction. I won't be able to be here to call the play-by-play, but I will be doing the next game on Wednesday when we take on the Bulls. Mobley finds Garland. He puts up a shot. It's in. Count the bucket for Darius Garland. Mid-range jump shot is good. 37-30 basketball game. Jenkins looking to push it here for the Pistons at the top of the key. Working on Garland. Cade gets it back. Cade looking to fight off the defender. Gives it up to Jenkins. Jenkins right back to Cade. Cade goes to his right, working inside. Drives all the way to the rim. No good, off the mark. It's going to be boarded by Mobley. It's stolen away, though, by Ron Holland. Pistons get it back here. Javonte Green gets it back, and he gives it right back to the Cavs. Lonzo Ball gives it up. to Mobley. Mobley inside against Isaiah Stewart. It's going to be a foul call underneath on Isaiah Stewart, and Mobley's going to go to the free throw line. Yeah, that Knicks-Pistons series was good in the playoffs last year. And again, that could have easily went to Game 7 had the Pistons didn't blow a 20-point lead in Game 1. And again, Isaiah Stewart was not healthy in that series, so should be interesting. Yeah, 9 turnovers, yeah, that is a problem we have to fix. Mobley at the free throw line, he puts it up and in. 38-30 basketball game. Great day, church. Pistons lines and a good meal. There you go, brother. Amen. Ron Holland takes a breather. He steps out. 7:25 left to play in the second quarter. Duncan Robinson checks back into the game here for the Pistons. And Asar Thompson. So, Pistons go down by 9. Cavs make both free throws from Mobley. So, Jenkins at the top of the key here with the basketball, looking for some scoring here down the stretch as we approach the 7-minute mark in the first half. Cade inside. Cade gets fouled underneath, and Cade's going to go to the free throw line. Nice take from Cade. They're going to call that on Tomlin. Tomlin picks up the foul. Pistons right now have Duncan, Isaiah Stewart, Cade, Asar, Jenkins. Cavs on the floor have Mobley, Garland, Tyson, Lonzo Ball, and Porter Jr. Cade makes the first free throw, 39-31 basketball game. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. 7:17 left to play in the first half. Cade's got 9 points, 2 assists, looking for 10 points at the free throw line. Cade, free throw on the way, is up and in. 39-32 basketball game. Pistons down 7. Looking for a stretch here before the half. What's up, Dina? Garland at the top of the key here, working on Asar Thompson. Garland goes to his left, puts up a left layup, no good, off the mark. Good defense from Asar. Jenkins now has it for the Pistons. He thought about a 3, gives it inside to Asar. Asar puts up a right-handed layup. He finishes. Tough finish for Asar Thompson. Nice find from Dennis Jenkins. 39-34 basketball game. 6:50 left to play in the first half. Porter with the basketball. Finds Garland. Garland puts up a 3. Off the mark, no good. It's going to be Cavs basketball. They get it back. Lonzo takes a 3. Shot is off the mark, though. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds. It's going to be Pistons basketball. Garland, Tyson, Bryant, Ball, and Porter Jr. on the floor for the Cavs. 6:38 left to play in the first half. Yeah, again, 9 turnovers in the first half is concerning for the Pistons. What's up, Mayuki? How you doing? Good to see you. Appreciate you stopping in. Happy New Year. Asar working inside here, puts up a left-handed layup, no good, off the mark. Paul Reed does try to save it. It's stolen away, though, by Lonzo Ball. Cavs have it up the other way. Tyson working inside, puts up a shot, no good. Tyson gets fouled, though, by Cade, and Tyson's going to go to the free throw line. Tyson's shaking up on the play. Hopefully Tyson's all right. 6:18 left to play in the first half. Bryant checks in on Tyson, make sure he's all right. Cade nearly had that blocked. He got a little bit of contact in the air, though, so Tyson's going to go to the free throw line. All right, so Cavs looking to go back up by 7. Tyson, free throw on the way, is up, and it is in. Cavs are in the bonus. I believe that's 2 or 3 fouls on Cade Cunningham in the first half, so not ideal for the Pistons there. 6:18 left to play in the first half. Cavs in the bonus, Pistons down by 6. Cade clarifying a few things with the officials here. He's not really been too happy with the officiating so far in this game. Tyson misses the second free throw. Jenkins has it for the Pistons, gives it up to Asar. Asar working to his right, puts up a shot, no good, off the mark. Lonzo tries to save it. It's going to be Pistons basketball, though, underneath. 6:06 left to play. Cavs 40, Pistons 34. Duncan Robinson has it for the Pistons. Duncan Working on Darius Garland, finds Paul Reed. Paul Reed drives inside, puts up a right-handed layup. It is good. Count the bucket for B-ball Paul Reed. Absolute elite minute production from Paul Reed this season so far. Bryant with the basketball, working on Paul Reed. Finds Tyson, working on Jenkins. Tyson drives to his right, puts up a floater. Off the mark, no good. Cavs try to save it. They do. It's going to be a foul called, though, on Asar Thompson. And Garland's going to go to the free throw line. Yeah, Garland was trying to save the basketball from going out of bounds, and he kind of put his body into Asar's, and he draws the foul. So Garland's going to go to the free throw line. Cade looks exhausted. Yeah, it's, again, you're going to have to rely on Cade for a lot of minutes. I think he played like 40 minutes last game. Because, again, no Duren, no Tobias Harris. Still trying to, figure out this rotation down the stretch here for the Pistons as we wait until they come back here. Garland knocks down the first free throw. 41-36 basketball game. Right. Here's Ivy's moment. Can you rise to the occasion? We need something from Ivy. Especially in big clutch time situations. Garland knocks down the second free throw, 42-36 basketball game. 5:30 left to play in the first half. Jaden Ivey at the top of the key here, working on Darius Garland. Gives it up to Jenkins, working on Tyson on the left wing. Jenkins drives to his right, throws it out of bounds. I don't know who he was looking at. He tried to get Asar back door, but it's going to be out of bounds. Pistons turn it over again. That's the 11th turnover for the Pistons in the first half. That's not good at all. Garland working on Jenkins. Garland puts up a step-back three. Off the mark, no good. Boarded by Duncan Robinson. Duncan, I need you to make a shot, buddy. Duncan working inside. Kicks it across to Paul Reed. Finds Jaden Ivey working on Lonzo Ball on the right wing. Paul Reed sets the screen for Ivy. Ivy kicks it across to Duncan. Asar sets the screen, working inside, puts up a shot. Tough shot for Asar Thompson. He might have gotten fouled there, but they didn't call a foul, though. Nice shot from Asar Thompson, though. Tyson puts up a three from the right wing. That's off the mark. No good. Jaden Ivey with the rebound. Here come the Pistons. 4:35 left to play in the first half. Ivey inside looking for the open man. Gets it to Paul Reed. Finds Jenkins. Jenkins takes a step-back three at the top of the key, and he buries it. Huge shot for Dennis Jenkins. 42-41 basketball game. It's a one-point game. Jenkins has 9 points, all coming from the three-point line. Lonzo working inside here. It's going to be a blocking foul called underneath, I believe, on on Asar Thompson. Asar got absolutely bulldozered, ran through underneath. Hopefully Asar's all right. Bryant's going to go to the free throw line. Hopefully Asar is okay, though. Jenkins has been on fire for the Pistons tonight in this game. Yeah, Asar looked like he just kind of ran into a brick wall with Thomas Bryant. He goes down. It's going to be a blocking foul on Asar. So Bryant's going to go to the free throw line here. The Cav announcers are driving you crazy. Appreciate you stopping in, BD. What's going on, dude? Yeah, so both shaking up on the play. Asar Thompson has to get checked out here. Looked like he got whacked across the face from Bryant. They're going to call a foul, though, because he kind of swiped at Bryant. And hopefully Asar's all right. He's holding his nose with like a towel. And Kay's going to have to go back into this game here. We are limited with options on this scoring right now. I mean, no Karis LeVert, no Tobias Harris, no Jalen Duren. Tobias, we're hoping to get back in a couple weeks. Duren, hopefully next week. But as far as scoring goes, I mean, Jenkins has come up clutch for us in this game. And we all know what Sasser's about for the Pistons. I love Marcus Sasser. 4:12 left to play in the first half here. Pistons down 1. Bryant's going to go to the free throw line. Free throw on the way is up and in. He knocks down the first free throw. 43-41. Remember when Thomas Bryant, he was on the Wizards at one point. I think that was his last team before he got to the Cavs. Bryant knocks down both free throws, 44-41 basketball game. Jaden Ivey with the ball in his hands. What are you going to do, 23? Ivey gives it up to Paul Reed at the top of the key here, finds Cade. Cade working on Merrill. Cade, mid-range jump shot from the baseline. He puts it up and in. Tough shot from Motorcade. 3:55 left to play in the second quarter. Garland working inside, finds Tyson. Tyson puts up a shot, no good, off the mark. Cade with the rebound. He's got 12 points, looking to push on the fast break. Duncan Robinson puts up a three. You gotta have it, Duncan. He buries it. Huge shot for Duncan Robinson. He was left wide open, pulls up, and he knocks it down. Pistons take the lead. 3:30 left to play in the second quarter. Garland with the basketball, working on Cade on the left wing. Finds Lonzo, gives up to Tyson. Tyson tries a three over Jenkins. Off the mark, no good. Boarded by Paul Reed. Cade looking to pick up the pace here for the Pistons. Finds Duncan underneath. Duncan puts up a tough shot off the glass. No good. Off the mark, Tyson with the rebound. Pistons on a 16-5 run. Tyson with the basketball on the left wing. Finds Bryant. Bryant tries a three. He buries it. Tough shot for Thomas Bryant. 47-46. 3 minutes left to play in the second quarter. Jenkins with the basketball finds Paul Reed. Paul Reed mid-range game is good. 48-47. Paul Reed has just risen to the occasion every single time his number is called. Such an elite, I don't even know what you, like, all-around productive minute-wise player for this Pistons team so far this year. All right, Garland on the corner, working on Jaden Ivey. Garland gets Ivey in the air. Nice Euro step from Garland. Wow, that was nasty. Underneath, 49-48 basketball game. 2:20 left to play in the second quarter. Ivey with the basketball. He just throws it away, turns it over. Paul Reed gets it back, though. Jenkins from the right wing. He hits it. How about Dennis Jenkins? 4 for 4 from the three-point line. Pistons regain the lead, 51-49. Pistons steal it away again. Duncan Robinson goes coast to coast. Inside, left-handed layup is good. And the Pistons all of a sudden have a 4-point lead. 1:52 left to play in the second quarter. Cavs working inside, stolen away by Cade Cunningham. Here come the Pistons. Cade with the basketball, gives up to Jenkins. He tries a three. He hits it! Dennis Jenkins is hotter than a blowtorch. 56-49. Jenkins is 5 for 5 from the three-point line. What a shot from Dennis Jenkins. Pistons take a, 7-point lead? Cavs have to take a timeout. How about Dennis Jenkins off the bench, leading scorer for the Pistons? He's got 15 points, 5 for 5. Definitely earning a contract for the Pistons this offseason. Appreciate you, Raider. What's going on, guys? 56-49 basketball game. Dennis Jenkins, star of the second quarter for this Pistons team. We said it all along. Where's the three-point shooting going to come from? Dennis Jenkins rises to the occasion. Heat check everywhere. He's got 15 points for this Pistons team. 56-49, Pistons go up by 7. Cavs aren't going to go away, though. It's going to be a good basketball game through and through. When you're down guys like Jalen Duren and Tobias Harris, you got to have guys step up. And this Pistons depth has come up so clutch for us. Even like Paul Reed, 8.6 boards, a couple assists. Cade's got 12 points. Duncan's got 10. He's hit his last couple of threes. So all of a sudden, the Pistons, they were shooting 30% at the end of the first quarter. Now they're at 42%. They're 10 of 24 from the three-point line. Absolutely fantastic for the Pistons so far. Trade Ivey, we got our two guards, Sasser and Jenkins. I just wish Ivey had more of like a trade piece. You know what I mean? Like if we traded his stock before he got injured last year, you could have gotten a lot of value. I mean, I don't know. It's just such a tough call with Ivey. I believe in Ivey. I see his athleticism. I can see the potential. The problem is, though, your best ability is availability, and he's been injured, and it's just a matter of, like, do we keep him? Do we trade him? But again, it could be a blessing in disguise, though, because we could get him at a very cheap contract this offseason if we decide to keep him. So You know, that's been the question Pistons fans have been trying to figure out. Can Cade and Ivy coexist on the floor together at the same time? Because Ivy, coming out of college, he was a point guard at Purdue. He had to move into the shooting guard position because it is Cade's team. But like you said, right now, I mean, Jenkins and Sasser, they're going to be cheaper than Jaden Ivey is in terms of contract-wise. But they're playing like great pieces of our team right now. So we'll see. 56-49 basketball game. Second quarter, back from commercial break. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. How about Dennis Jenkins? 5 for 5 from the three-point line to start this second quarter. All right, so we're coming back from commercial break here. Cavs get it back here. Cavs right now have Mobley, Mitchell, Merrill, Garland, and Porter Jr. Merrill gives it up to Garland on the right wing here, working on Duncan Robinson. Finds Merrill on the left wing. Merrill puts up a three. He buries it. Tough shot for Merrill. 56-52 basketball game. A minute 20 left to play in the second quarter. Jenkins finds Duncan Robinson. Gives that back to Jenkins. Jenkins, the hottest man on the floor right now for the Pistons. Duncan rolls off the screen, gives up to Paul Reed. Duncan gets it back, goes to his right. Right-handed layup is good. Tough shot from Duncan Robinson. 58-52 basketball game. Just under a minute left to play in the first half. Porter gives up to Merrill. Merrill tries it from the same spot he just hit it. Off the mark, no good. Cade looking to push it. Great inbound pass to Jaden Ivey. Ivey puts up a shot. He gets it to go. Tough shot. What a bounce pass from Cade Cunningham. That was in full fast break transition. Cade finds Ivey up ahead for a nice easy layup. Cade working on Donovan Mitchell. He puts up a layup. That is good. 60-54 basketball game. 30 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Cade working inside to the hole. Finds Ivy on the left wing. Ivy gets it back to Duncan. Duncan swarmed by Porter. Jenkins looking to push it up here for the Pistons. Jenkins at the top of the key working on Mobley. Jenkins with the basketball. Working to dance on Mobley. Puts up a tough floater. Count the bucket and the foul for Dennis Jenkins. What a play from Jenkins. He goes coast to coast, dances on Mobley, puts up a tough floater. He gets fouled. He's going to the free throw line. Dennis Jenkins, ladies and gentlemen. What a play from Dennis. 62-54 basketball game. Pistons bench is going crazy. You cannot stop 24 in blue right now for the Pistons. 14 seconds left to play in the first half. Pistons 62, Cavs 54. Jenkins, he already had 17 points. He's perfect from the three-point line. 3 assists. Pistons bench loves it. 14 seconds left to play in the first half. Jenkins looking for point 18. Jenkins at the free throw line looking for the ball from the ref. Jenkins gets it. Free throw on the way. It is up and in. 63-54 basketball game. What a play from Jenkins. Rolling to his right, puts up a crazy floater over Mobley. He gets the bucket and the foul. Mitchell has it for the Cavs. He gets fouled underneath before the shot. The problem is, though, is the Cavs are in the bonus, so Mitchell's going to go to the free throw line. There's going to be a foul called on Javonte Green. Pistons 63, Cavs 54. Mitchell goes to the free throw line. Mitchell's got 5 points, 2 boards, 2 assists. Kind of a quiet first half for Donovan Mitchell so far. Mitchell, free throw on the way, is up and in. There is 3 seconds left. Pistons, if they want, they can take a timeout, but I think they're just going to let it push till the end of the half. So Holland checks out for a breather. Cavs down 8. Mitchell at the free throw line. Second free throw for Donovan Mitchell. Second free throw on the way for Mitchell. It is up and in. 63-56 basketball game. Javonte Green with the basketball. Finds Jenkins. Jenkins on the left wing. Puts up a 3 at the buzzer. He hits it! Dennis freaking Jenkins! 66-56. He hits a 3 at the buzzer. He is perfect from the three-point line. He's got 21 points in the first half for the Pistons off the bench. He's 7 for 7 from the three-point line. Holy Moses. Pistons bench loves it. Jenkins is going absolute bananas for the Pistons right now. Jenkins, the star of this game so far. He's got a third of the Pistons' points single-handedly off the bench. We got a halftime break underway, folks. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Dennis freaking Jenkins. Love it. We're going to have to rely on three-point shooting at some point. Dennis Jenkins has risen to the occasion. His number gets called to start the second quarter, and he has been absolutely on fire. 12 minutes. He's got 21 points in 12 minutes. Going to be great for the playoffs, and we have to sign him 100%. And it was weird because, like, Jenkins, he got his opportunity called when Marcus Sasser was injured. We're like, we need, like, a shooting guard off for the Pistons off the bench. We get Dennis Jenkins from the G League. He comes up, and, I mean, he obviously, like, against that Wizards game earlier in the season, he hit that buzzer beater to go to overtime when the Pistons were missing, like, their whole starting five. Jenkins rise to the occasion. Then his minutes got kind of declined a little bit more because Marcus Sasser came back. He comes back, though, because the Pistons need bodies on the floor, especially shooting, and he has been absolutely electric. I'm sorry, he's 6 for 6 from the three-point line. His other 3 points came from that and one he got over Mobley. Dennis Jenkins is the truth. Jenkins was starting 5 games. He averaged 20, and then he was benched. Right, and I don't understand why we did that, Lava. And I guess JB Bickerstaff was like, all right, Marcus Sasser, you're finally healthy. Let's give you more minutes over Jenkins. But, like, when Cade was injured, like, when our whole starting 5 was injured to start the season for, like, a week, he rose to the occasion. And we found a diamond in the rough. I mean, Jenkins has been phenomenal for the Pistons so far. Go get our Rasheed Wallace of 2026. And that's just it, man. Like, if we had a, like, legit stretch 4 on this team, Pistons gave up 2 first-rounders for Rasheed Wallace. I'd actually just checked that out today. Yeah, 6 for 6 is still solid. Yeah, Jenkins went undrafted. He went undrafted in the 24 draft. Pistons signed him to a 2-way contract in the G League. He came from St. John's. And again, he got his number called because Sasser was injured. And we needed an extra shooting guard on our team. So we called him up from the G League, and he's just been terrific. Sasser, he upset JB today. That's why Dennis is playing, not Sasser. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, still our shots need to fall. I mean, like, three-point shooting has been kind of a problem for the Pistons. Like, even before we came into tonight's game, turnovers, like you guys are saying, Pistons need to really cut back down on their turnovers. I mean, it's a miracle right now that we're up 10, and I think we have, like, 11 turnovers at the half. So, it's kind of crazy. If you guys are new to the stream, like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. We're just chilling here at the halftime break. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. The Rasheed Wallace details. Yeah, it was a 3-team deal. We gave up 2 first-rounders and Lindsey Hunter. We got Rasheed Wallace out of that. The problem is like, the second you give up multiple first-round picks for somebody at the trade deadline, you better, at a minimum, make the Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, it paid off for us. We won the finals that year. But, again, it's risky because it's for one guy. And Rasheed Wallace, as great as he is, they're human beings. They can get injured. It's like, so you got to be really careful trading first-round picks. Because if you do, the second you do that, you better be successful. But that's just it. Like, Jenkins this is like his second season in the NBA. And he's playing himself into a contract. He definitely will not be on a 2-way deal next year. I promise you that. If he stays healthy, he gives us like 12 points a game off the bench. That would be phenomenal. But yeah, like you guys are saying, Jenkins and Sasser play the exact same role as Jaden Ivey. And Ivy is going to cost a lot more than Jenkins and Sasser will. The problem is like when you need shooting guards, right, on your team. Everybody needs 3-point shooters. The problem is, though, is if you have too many guards, it gets a little bit of a smaller lineup. You have to think about, like, the future of where you're going as well. All right, we're all good, guys, in the chat. We're all good. We're all good. Appreciate all the Cavs fans, Pistons fans coming in. We got a halftime break underway, guys. Like I said, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. We're just kind of chill until the third quarter starts. It's been fun, man. Calling this team has been fun this year. I can't wait until the playoffs. Oh my gosh, can you imagine, Joseph, if we drafted like D Wade or Carmelo, even Chris Bosh, freaking Darko Milicic? Good God, man. Didn't he end up like becoming a kickboxer or something at one point? Darko Milicic, holy Moses. Darko Milicic. Oh man, good old Darko. What's up, big troll? Appreciate you stopping in, James. Yeah, but that's just it. The biggest question this offseason is, what do we do with Jaden Ivey? Do we trade him? Do we get him on a cheap contract? Will Ivy want a cheap contract? Will he go elsewhere? It's a problem because, like, if you plan on letting him go, then you try to trade him. That's the problem a lot of teams face, is like they don't know if they want to extend someone yet, and it's like if you plan on letting him go, then you try to get at least something for him. Yeah, and the problem is like I love Ivy, but there has been certain situations where he gets way too reckless with the basketball, where he'll go on like his athleticism's great and he's really quick off his first step, but sometimes it creates a lot of turnovers from that. And the problem is like you're playing him right now off the bench, and I don't really know what our plan is with Duncan Robinson moving forward, like after his contract expires. But do you? I mean, we have our next 2 first rounders protected in the draft the next 2 seasons. So it's like, do you plan on drafting a shooting guard to go with Cade next, or what do you do? For that, it's a tough call. Play him at the 2 or the 3 or trade him. Seems like Ivy's a ghost off the court except in transition. Right, that's a fair case, J-Moke. That's a fair point. It sucks because it's like I really like Jaden Ivey. I believe in him, and he's still young, and he hasn't really had a lot of playing time. But at the end of the day, it's a business. You got to do its best to win a championship. And is Jaden Ivey going to be part of this Pistons core moving forward? We don't know yet. What I love about this Pistons team is, like, there's no pressure to go make a crazy trade to win. You know what I mean? Like, you're the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, and you haven't made, like, any insane trades to get here. Like, this is all primarily built through the draft. I mean, shout out to Troy Weaver. He couldn't make a trade or a free agent acquisition to save his life, but he was terrific at drafting. You take a look at this core, you know, he moved up in the draft to get Jalen Duren. He drafted Asar at 5. I mean, Cade was kind of a slam dunk at 1. You know, that's 3 ginormous pieces of why we're the 1 seed right now. His second step is too long. It gets into traffic. But yeah, like how much is Ivy gonna want in his contract extension offseason? We're definitely gonna pay Jalen Duren. 1,000% we're gonna give Duren a max probably. Asar probably would be next. You're probably gonna pay Duren. It kind of sucks because we could have gotten Duren cheaper had we paid him in the offseason this year, but we waited a little bit longer. He's gonna cost way more now. Which is fine. Like, Duren's been very solid for the Pistons so far. Yeah, a lot of tough moves coming up. But again, there's not really... We're 2 years into this rebuild, if you want to call it. And the thing is like, we just stuck with our young core. Like, we lost 28 games in a row 2 years ago, and we're the 1 seed. I mean, that just doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. Like, if you told me 2 years ago, we're going to lose 28 games in a row and you're going to be the 1 seed, everybody and their mothers would be like, yes, I'm going to take that deal. Like, if you take, like, a normal time build progression, you would have imagined if you were lucky, the Pistons would be a play-in team. If you were lucky. The fact that we're going to be a comfortable seed this year, assuming this team doesn't, like, fall apart and injuries happen everywhere, which they kind of are with Tobias and Duren, but nothing like season ending, God forbid, you know. But yeah, we'll see what Trajan does. You know, he's had a couple drafts. He took Holland at 5 in a really bad draft class, so Holland at 5 wasn't bad. You know, he took Chaz Lanier. We'll see what happens with Chaz Lanier in the second round. But I'm really curious over the next 2 years, because he has 2 first-round picks over the next 2 seasons. They're going to be late first-round picks, but, you know, does he use those to draft? Does he trade those? What does he do with those? That's going to be like a ginormous decision for him. But yeah, if you guys are new to the stream, like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. We're just kind of chilling right now at the halftime break. Third quarter should be starting here shortly. Start of the third quarter, guys, should be coming up very shortly. All right, we are good to go, guys. Start of the third quarter. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome to the party, folks. Like the live stream, subscribe if you guys are new. You're all squared away to start this third quarter, guys. All right, Darius Garland at the top of the key, loses it out of control. Duncan Robinson comes up with it for the Pistons. Duncan Robinson kicks it back inside here to Asar Thompson. Asar looking to drive baseline. Asar kicks it back outside to Isaiah Stewart. Isaiah Stewart thought about a three, now drives to his right inside. Puts up a tough layup. No good, off the mark here, boarded by the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell looking to push it back the other way for the Cavs. Working inside, swatted away by Isaiah Stewart and Asar Thompson. Cavs get it back, though. Mobley inside, kicks it back out to Mitchell. He tries a corner three. He hits it. Tough shot for Donovan Mitchell. Pistons looking to push it back the other way here for the Pistons. Pistons now have it. 11 minutes left to play in the third quarter here. Cade with the basketball, working on Merrill. Finds Paul Reed. Paul Reed. Paul Reed gives it up to Beef Stew. Cade gets at the top of the key. Cade bounce pass to Isaiah Stewart. Inside, puts up a layup. No good, off the mark here, boarded by the Cavs. Cavs looking to push it. Donovan Mitchell now has it for the Cavs. Cavs working inside. Mitchell puts up a right-handed floater. He gets it to go. Tough shot for Mitchell. Appreciate you guys all stopping in. Welcome to the party, folks. If it's your first time here, hit the like button. Subscribe if you guys are new. Welcome to the show. So, Donovan Mitchell makes a layup. Pistons take a timeout here. It's a 66-61 basketball game. Commercial break underway. Okay. So that's all squared away. That's good. Yeah, guys, Pistons have the Knicks tomorrow night. I unfortunately will not be home to call that game. I'm kind of upset. I got my stupid bowling league that I'm on. But then I'll be back, though, for the Wednesday game we take on the Bulls. So stay tuned for that. Good stuff. Yeah, you can also lose a lead in 60 seconds. That is very true. Got to put the pedal to the metal for the Pistons here, coming up in this second half. Again, we'll see if Jenkins can stay hot for his run that he's been having for the Pistons here. Pistons up by 5, coming back from commercial break here very shortly. Yeah, tomorrow's a big game. I mean, you're looking for revenge from the postseason last year against the Knicks. Possible matchup in the playoffs this season again. We'll see how the seeding goes for the Pistons, but that's a potential playoff matchup between those two teams. Could be the 1 and 2 seed at the end of the season. If your bowling team isn't doing that great, call out sick. Yeah, no, I'm trying to save it because, like, there's a good chance the Pistons will have playoff games on Monday and Tuesday in April and May. So those are going to be the times where I definitely don't want to miss those games. So we'll see. Asar Thompson looking to push it back the other way for the Pistons here. Cade now has it for the Pistons, working on Donovan Mitchell. Gives it up to Duncan, gets it right back to Cade. Cade working on the right side here. Cade underneath, puts up a shot, no good, off the mark. Mitchell comes up with a steal here for the Cavs. Cross-court pass underneath here. Gives it up to Garland. Garland working to push it here for the Cavs. Going to be off of Asar Thompson. Last touch by the Pistons. Going to stay underneath for the Cavs. Cavs right now have Mobley, Mitchell, Merrill, Garland, and Tyson. Pistons have Duncan, Paul Reed, Stewart, Cade, and Asar on the floor. All right, Merrill at the top of the key, working on Duncan Robinson. Mobley sets the screen for Merrill. Merrill rolls off of it, finds Mitchell at the top of the key. Fade away, jump shot is good for 3. Wow, what a shot from Mitchell. 2-point basketball game. Pistons got to find a way to score. Cavs are on an 8-0 run here. Mitchell's got 15 points, 3 boards, 2 assists. Cade with the basketball. Asar Thompson sets the screen for Cade. Cade rolls off it. Beef Stew comes to help out Cade. Cade kicks it across to Asar. Asar underneath puts up a tough layup. No good, off the mark. Boarded by Evan Mobley. Cavaliers have it at the top of the key here. Finds Donovan Mitchell. Blocked by Isaiah Stewart. Good block from Isaiah Stewart. It's the second block of the game so far. Isaiah Stewart, Defensive Player of the Month for the Eastern Conference last year. Last year. Technically last month. 9:33 left to play in the third quarter. Cavaliers looking inbound here. Donovan Mitchell gives it up to Mobley on the left wing. Mobley now has it. Gives it up to Merrill. Merrill thought about a 3. Gives it back to Mitchell. Mitchell working on Cade on the top of the key here. Mitchell, one-on-one versus Cade. Mitchell, tough 3 over Cade, way off the mark. Good defense from Cade. That goes way out of bounds. Going to be Pistons basketball. 2-point basketball game, 9:17 left to play in the second quarter. Cade has it at the top of the key, working on Merrill. Stewart gives it right back to Cade, working on Merrill. Cade drives baseline, tried to get it to Isaiah Stewart, ends up with it. Stewart finds Cade again. Cade on the left wing. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Cade going to dance. Mid-range jump shot. Tough shot from Cade Cunningham. 68-64. Much needed hoop for the Pistons there. Mitchell finds Garland at the top of the key here. Goes to his left. Kicks it across for 3 for the Cavs. They get to go. Tough shot. 68-67 basketball game. Tyson knocks it down. Cade with the basketball here, working on Darius Garland on the left wing. Cade looking for the open man here, tries to back down Garland. Cade, tough shot, turnaround, jump shot is good. 70-67 basketball game, smooth operator. Cade Cunningham knocks it down. He's got 16 points, 5 assists. Stewart working on Evan Mobley. Good matchup here on the post. Mobley backs out now, tries a 3, gets it right back though underneath, stolen away by Isaiah Stewart. What good defense from Stewart. Cade with the basketball at the top of the key. Cade working on Donovan Mitchell. Goes to the right, puts up a shot. No good, off the mark. It's going to be boarded by the Cavs. Cade's upset he didn't get a foul called. Cavaliers looking to push it. Donovan Mitchell underneath. Garland takes a 3 from the right wing to tie it. In and out, no good. Boarded by Isaiah Stewart. Asar Thompson gets it at the top of the key. Goes to his left, now backs out. Asar looking to direct traffic here down the floor. Finds Cade. Cade rolls off it to the left. Spin move to his right. Puts up a right-handed layup off the mark. Isaiah Stewart nearly tried to grab the rebound off his hand, though. It's going to go back to the Cavs. Garland looking to push it up the floor here for the Cavs. Garland gets it to Mobley. Mobley on the left wing. Finds Garland one-on-one against Isaiah Stewart. Garland goes to his right. Tries to cross up Isaiah Stewart. Isaiah Stewart stays in front of him. It's going to be a foul, though, away from the basketball. Who are they going to call this on? Did Isaiah Stewart get Garland? Did he poke him in the eye? I'm trying to figure out what happened on that possession there. I didn't really see any contact. The refs stopped play, though. So, man, they're going to call that on Cade away from the basketball. I don't understand why that's a foul call, but the refs called one on Cade right there. Not really sure what that was for, though. It had to be away from the ball. I didn't see it, though. Mobley at the top of the key. Finds Garland, backdoor. Garland puts up a shot. No good. Off the mark. Cade with the rebound. Cade looking to push it for the Pistons here. Finds Asar. Asar works inside. Goes to his left. Blocked by Mobley. Gets it back, though. It's going to be a jump ball, though, for the Pistons. Mobley and Asar looking to jump it up. What's the deal with Asar and free throws? Asar used to be a really bad free throw shooter the past couple seasons. He has worked on his jump shot a lot, and that's just, it's a big part, but that's the one piece he's missing. He already has elite athleticism. He's an elite defender. If he can find a jump shot, which he's slowly working on, it's going to be a problem for opposing defenses. Asar and Mobley. Mobley's got 4 inches on Asar. Mobley wins the tip-off, no questions asked. Hunter comes up with it for the Cavs here, working on Cade. Finds Merrill, gives up to Garland at the top of the key. Garland goes to his right, working on Asar. Finds Mobley. Mobley trying to get around Isaiah Stewart. He can't. Cross-court pass for 3 for the Cavs. No good. Off the mark. Boarded by Duncan Robinson. Duncan with the basketball here. Solid defense from both these teams the past couple minutes. Nobody's made a shot yet. Duncan goes to his right. Kicks it back out to Paul Reed. Paul Reed tries a 3, way off the mark. Boarded by Asar Thompson. Kicks it across to Duncan. Duncan tries a 3. That's off the mark. No good. Boarded by Daniil Hunter. Hunter now has it for the Cavs. Looking to push it against the Pistons. One-on-one against Paul Reed. Daniil Hunter loses it out of control off of his knee. Good defense from Paul Reed. It's going to be a turnover from the Cavs. .606 left to play in the third quarter. What's up, Justin? Pistons up by 3. .606 left to play in the third quarter. If I was Asar, I would practice 1,000 free throws a day. Yeah, that's the one piece he's missing from his game. Cade goes to the free throw line. Cade, first free throw on the way, is up and in. 71-67 basketball game. Dennis Jenkins comes back in for the Pistons. He's got 21 points off the bench in 12 minutes. .606 left to play in the third quarter. Pistons have a 4-point lead. Cade, free throw on the way, is up and in. DeAndre Hunter, my bad. Sorry, Connor. Daniil Hunter. Who is Daniil Hunter? Doesn't he play for the Texans or something? No, that's a football player. I get my Hunters mixed up. Sean Hunter, Boy Meets World, anybody? DeAndre Hunter. Yeah, DeAndre Hunter, yeah, he was a champion at Virginia. Part of that championship team. What's up, MSU? How you doing, buddy? Jenkins' nickname for the day is Mr. Jalapeno Popper. That's awesome. Cavs throw out of bounds here. It's going to be a turnover from the Cavs. Pistons get it back. Asar's hesitant about being aggressive offensively because of the free throw. Yeah, and like I say, he shouldn't. Like, if you can draw a foul, you draw a foul. You know what I mean? Like, if he can split it at the line, we'll take it. You know what I mean? Like, get him in foul trouble. But yeah, his points are primarily drawn underneath the basket. Foul called on the Cavs here. It's going to stay here on the floor. They're going to call that on Darius Garland before the shot. 5:48 left to play here in the third quarter. Jalapeno Popper, that's awesome. Cade with the basketball. Finds Duncan Robinson, gives it back to Cade. Cade at the top of the key here. One-on-one. Finds Isaiah Stewart for 3 off the mark here. No good. Boarded by Tomlin. Darius Garland has it now for the Cavs. Working against Asar. Garland puts up a tough 3. Off the mark. No good. Bryant grabs the rebound. He's going to get fouled underneath. They call it a foul or just a block? I think they're going to call that just a block. Yeah. Good defense from the Pistons there. Oh, they do call a foul. Okay, so Asar does pick up the shooting foul. So Bryant's going to go to the free throw line. 5-point game here. 5 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Bryant knocks down the first free throw. 72-68 basketball game. Okay. Bryant, second free throw on the way, is up and in. 72-69 basketball game. 3-point game here with 5 minutes left to play. Jenkins with the basketball here, working on Porter. Finds Cade at the top of the key. Cade working on the Cavs. Spin move, turnaround jump shot is no good. He does get fouled, though, and Cade's going to go right back to the free throw line. They're going to call that on DeAndre Hunter. Pistons 72, Cavs 69. 5:14 left to play in the third quarter. Cade's got 18 points, 5 assists, 2 boards. Free throw on the way is up and in for Cade. 73-69. Pistons take a 4-point lead. Pistons have the Knicks tomorrow night at home at Little Caesars Arena, and then we got the Bulls on Wednesday. Shout out to all the Cavs fans, though, Pistons fans watching. I mean, Cavs, they stay healthy. They should be in the playoffs. They should be a top 6 seed this year. Cade, free throw on the way is up and in. 74-69 basketball game. Pistons take a 5-point lead. 5:12 left to play in the third quarter. Garland has it at the top of the key, working on Ron Holland. Bryant sets the screen, rolls off of it, finds Hunter. He puts up a 3. He hits it. Tough shot for DeAndre Hunter. 74-72 basketball game. 4:50 left to play in the third quarter. Pistons have not made a shot the last 3 minutes of the game. Cade with the basketball, cross-court pass to Holland. Gets it right back, though, and he throws it out of bounds. He was trying to find Jenkins at the top of the key. Holland throws it away. Pistons have 12 turnovers. Cavs have 11. 10 of those turnovers came in the first half for the Pistons. Garland now has it. Finds Bryant at the top of the key. Gets it back to DeAndre Hunter. Stolen away, though, by the Pistons. Cade has it. Cade going coast to coast. Left-handed layup is off the mark. No good. He does draw the foul, and Cade's going to go right back to the free throw line. You love to see that. If there was one little area that Cade has to improve in, it's his turnovers and getting to the free throw line more. He's done that quite a lot this game so far. So Cade goes back to the stripe. Try and knock down this free throw. Or these free throws, I should say. First free throw on the way here for the Pistons and Cade. Cade knocks it down. 75-72 basketball game. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. We got a good one. This could come down to the final shot. I don't know why. I never switched it to the third quarter. Was that always like that? I must have missed that. Now it's the third quarter. Sorry. My scoreboard freaked out for a second there. Cade knocks down both free throws. 76-72. 4:27 left to play in the third quarter. Garland at the top of the key working on Ron Holland. Bryant sets the screen for Garland. It's going to be a foul called, though, on Ron Holland. It looked like he kind of stuck his leg out there and tripped Garland. Garland's shaking up on the play. Hopefully Garland's all right. Danis is 6 for 6. The rest of the Pistons are 5 for 19. Yeah, we got to help out Danis for sure. And a lot of that should hopefully come from Duncan Robinson. That's what we paid him to do, is knock down threes. So we got to... he's on the bench right now, but yeah, when he comes back in, he's got to knock down a couple. Isaiah Stewart at the top of the key working on Bryant. Gives up to Porter. Porter working on Cade. Finds Garland. Garland working underneath here. Nearly stolen away by Jenkins. Porter has to put up a tough shot at the buzzer. No good, off the mark, boarded by Cade. Cade has it for the Pistons. Cade drives to his left. Left-handed layup off the mark. No good. It's going to be a goaltend. Isaiah Stewart slammed it home. They're going to call an offensive goaltend on Isaiah Stewart. So it's going to be no basket. Pistons turn it over. Good hustle, though, from Isaiah Stewart. You're going to have those. Pistons have not made a shot the last 4:30 left of this game. They have not made a basket. 3:53 left to play in the third quarter here. Cavs at the top of the key. Mitchell gets it back. Mitchell working on Cade inside. Puts up a tough layup. He gets it to go. Count the bucket and the foul for Donovan Mitchell. Huge shot for the Cavs right there. 76-75. Paul Reed checks into the game here for Isaiah Stewart. They're going to call that on Paul Reed. .343 left to play in the third quarter. Donovan Mitchell at the free throw line. Free throw on the way is up and in. Cavs and Pistons both in the bonus here. 3:43 left to play in the third quarter. Cade gets it off the inbound from Ron Holland. Cade at the top of the key, looking to set up the offense here for the Pistons. Cade with the basketball. Working on the Cavs on Finds Holland. Holland on the left wing for three. No good, off the mark. Hunter tries to save it. He does. Here come the Cavs. Mitchell has it for the Cavaliers at the top of the key, working on Jaden Ivey. Finds Bryant, gives it right back, though. Cross-court pass to Hunter. Hunter working inside. They're going to call a foul, though, I believe, on Ron Holland once again. No baskets for the Pistons the last 5 minutes. Oh, did they, MSU? First transfer commit from UConn. Nice. I like it. Yeah, Pat Fitzgerald, he's got a... I mean, we have to be a bowl win team next year, right? I mean, we have to win 6 games. You'd think, right? Oh, my goodness. We better be a bowl win team next year. 6-6, I feel like that's not that hard. It might take a couple years, though, for Fitzgerald to get things under control. DeAndre Hunter just picked up a technical foul, so Kay's going to shoot this technical foul free throw for the Pistons. He knocks it in. 77-75. Not sure what that was about. He was arguing with an official, I guess. But DeAndre Hunter, he picked up the board. Ron Holland gets called for a shooting foul, and then he was arguing with the ref. He picks up the foul, though. A technical foul, and he's going to go back to the free throw line to knock down his free throws that he got fouled on. Whereas Ivy Benny's been a ghost out there. I know, dude. It's a problem. 3:11 left to play in the third quarter. Pistons 77, Cavs 75. Hunter knocks down the first free throw, 77-76. Appreciate you guys all stopping in, like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new on this Sunday afternoon. Hunter knocks down both free throws to tie basketball game. 3 minutes left to play in the third quarter here. Jenkins with the basketball. Working against Porter. Jenkins pulls it right back out. Finds Paul Reed at the top of the key. Paul Reed looking for the open man here. Paul Reed right back to Jenkins. 5 seconds in the shot clock. Jenkins, cross-court pass to Javonte Green from the corner. He hits it. Tough shot for Javonte Green. 80-77 basketball game. It's a huge hoop for Javonte Green. Cavaliers down 3 with the basketball. It's going to be an offensive foul called, I believe, on Bryant, working against Javonte Green. Turnover, Pistons basketball. Cavs take a timeout. So we got a commercial break underway. Pistons take a 3-point lead. They have the ball. Looking for more down the stretch here. Kay's got 23 points. Jenkins still has 21. Javonte Green and Dennis Jenkins, most underrated guys. I would swap Javonte Green for Paul Reed. Javonte Green, though, can knock down some threes at certain points. I think Paul Reed, I think, has been a big guy that not many people are talking about, unless you watch the Pistons games. Like, if you're a Pistons fan, you know what Paul Reed can do off the bench in very limited minutes. But yeah, I will agree. Javonte Green can actually knock down some threes too. But Jenkins has just been on fire this game. He hasn't really taken a shot yet in this second half, but we'll see. But yeah, Ivy's been disappointing this game so far. I gotta admit. Appreciate you guys all stopping in. Guys, we got a commercial break underway. Good one to finish us out, guys. I mean, this is anybody's game right now. I like these close games. Good deal. All right, man. Coming up on the final 2 minutes of this third quarter. If you guys are new to the stream, like and subscribe. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. We got the Knicks tomorrow at home. I won't, unfortunately, be here. I'll be doing a short, though, on the YouTube channel. If you guys don't know, I do shorts. So, like, after every game, I, do, like, a quick 60-second or less short little video that I post. So I'll do a recap of that. Just not a play-by-play for tomorrow. But I'll be back, though, on Wednesday against the Bulls. Gonna build both sides of the ball. Haven't been playing too much on defense yet, but everyone except Alessio and Brandon Tolis left. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, and it makes sense. Like, fair. You know, it's just it's unfortunate. Like, Jonathan Smith had an opportunity, and then everybody just transferred out. Same with Mel Tucker. It's just it's kind of disappointing. So, coming back from commercial break here. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome to the party, folks. Okay. All right, we're coming back from commercial break. Pistons up by 3. 2 minutes left to play in the third quarter. On the floor for the Pistons right now, you got Paul Reed, Ron Holland, Javonte Green, Jaden Ivey, Jenkins. Cavs have Mobley, Mitchell, Hunter, Tomlin, Porter. Jenkins has it for the Pistons. Cross-court pass to Ron Holland. Shot is off the mark here. No good. Boarded by the Cavs. Hunter has it for the Cavs. Working on Ron Holland at the top of the key. Gets it to Porter. Porter rolls off to his right. Cross-court pass for 3. No good. Back outside to Ron Holland. Holland looking to push it for the Pistons. Going coast to coast. He just kind of loses it out of bounds. It's going to be a foul call, though, on the Cavs. MSU alum got guys like Jaden Reed and Naylor and found Keon Coleman, who's got a good resume. Courtney Hawkins has retained. Yeah, Hawkins I like a lot, MSU. That's an underrated piece of our team. Holland, 3 points, 8 boards, 2 steals. Holland's at the free throw line. Ron Holland, free throw on the way, is up and in. 81-77 basketball game. Pistons go up by 4. .203 left to play in the third quarter. Jenkins, second free throw on the way, is up and in. 82-77 game. Mobley now has it. Gives it up to Hunter. Working on Javonte Green at the top of the key. Finds Porter. Porter working on Jenkins. Cross-court pass. Drives baseline. Inside. Blocked by Jaden Ivey. Pistons get it back here. Good defense from the Pistons there. Paul Reed up to Ivey. Ivey, you got to do something, pal. Ivey on the left wing. Goes to his left. Ivey, turnaround jump shot is in. Good shot from Jaden Ivey. 84-77. How about a step back J mid-range game from Jaden Ivey there? 84-77. A minute 15 inside. Donovan Mitchell puts up a tough floater over Paul Reed. He gets it to go. 84-79, 5-point game. A minute 10 left to play in the third quarter. Jenkins with the basketball, working on Porter on the right wing. Gets it out to Javonte Green. He puts up a 3. He drills it. 87-79. How about Javonte Green? His last 2 threes, he knocks down both of them. 10-2 run for the Pistons here. Hunter, inside, mid-range jump shot, off the mark, no good. Porter with the rebound, gets it off to Mitchell. Mitchell finds Hunter again. He puts up a 3, and he hits it. 87-72. 45 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Jenkins has it. Gets it to Ron Holland. Holland drives to his left. Inside. Finds Jenkins again. Jenkins puts up a 3. Off the mark. No good. His first missed shot of the game. Cavs get it up to Mobley. Mobley at the top of the key. Finds Mitchell. Mitchell looking to slow it down here as we got about 6 seconds between the game clock and the shot clock. Mitchell working on Ron Holland. Finds Hunter at the top of the key, working on Paul Reed. Hunter puts up a 3. Off the mark, no good. Ivey with the rebound. 8 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Ivey with the basketball. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Jaden Ivey for 3 at the buzzer. Off the mark, no good. Fourth quarter coming up here. Pistons take a 5-point lead with a commercial break underway. Right, exactly. Yeah, you need guys to run routes on your offense. That's for sure. Okay. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome to the show. I think we're kind of stuck with Ivy, and it could be a good thing or a bad thing. You know, there's not really that much trade capital for Jaden Ivey. And I think all of you guys would agree, you're not going to trade Jaden Ivey for like a second round pick. But the problem is, that's kind of what he's worth right now. So you kind of have to stick with him. It's frustrating, I know, but it's the off season. You're going to have to make a huge decision. What do we do with Ivy? But when you see the emergence of Sasser and Jenkins, that's not good for Ivy's case either. All right. Appreciate you guys all stopping, and hopefully you guys having a good Sunday afternoon. Lions play the Bears at 4:30, I think. Right, that's just it. Like, his contract's going to be an interesting thing to talk about. Sasser was a second-round pick. Yeah, people forget that. All right, we got the fourth quarter coming up here, guys, momentarily. Anybody's game. 5-point game going to the fourth quarter. Late unprotected first for Ivy. He's still young. Yeah, I mean, it just sucks because, like, he was number 5 overall pick in the draft a couple years ago. It's tough to say what his trade value is right now. You know, I think you kind of have to see him develop more, and then you have to kind of hopefully sell high if you do sell him high. But it's tough. 87-82 basketball game, start of the fourth quarter coming up here, guys. Here we go. Pistons basketball. Jaden Ivey looking to push it here for the Pistons. Ivey gives it up to Isaiah Stewart. Finds Cade at the top of the key. Cade rolls to his right. Off glass and in. Tough shot for Cade Cunningham. 89-82 basketball game. 11:40 left to play in the fourth quarter. Donovan Mitchell with the basketball working on Javonte Green. Green trying to give Mitchell problems here. Lonzo Ball sets the screen for Mitchell. Mitchell rolls off it, goes to his right, kicks it across to Mobley. He thought about a three, drives to his left inside. Mitchell catch and shoot from the corner. Off the mark here, no good. Cade with the rebound. Javonte Green up the court here, finds Cade again. Cade thought about a three on the left wing. Cade goes to his left, tried to get it inside to Isaiah Stewart. Stolen away, though, by Lonzo Ball. Cavs get it back. Lonzo looking to push it here for the Cavs. Cavaliers working on the outside here. Lonzo Ball looking to set it up here. Good defense from the Pistons so far on this possession. Mitchell tries to find Mobley. Backdoor Mobley blocked by Isaiah Stewart. That's his third block of the game. How about the defense from Beef Stew underneath? Cade Cunningham gets it out to Jaden Ivey. Ivey tries a three. He hits it. Jaden Ivey must have heard us through the telekinesis pathos of this stream on the bench. All you gotta do is just talk smack about him and he hits his shots. Mobley, top of the key for three. Off the mark, no good. Boarded by the Cavs. Mitchell has it at the top of the key. Working on Holland. Mitchell, backdoor find to Mobley. It's gonna be a foul called, I believe, on Javonte Green, I think. So it's going to be free throws for Evan Mobley here. That was a big three. Cavs knocked down the first free throw. Yeah, he was the 25th overall pick. I don't know why I thought he was a second round pick. Maybe you know what I think, you know what happened? We moved up in the draft to get him. That's what happened. Cade goes to his left, inside, blocked by the Cavs. The Pistons had a second-round pick in the draft, and we ended up trading up to get him. Sasser was drafted by the Grizzlies at 25, but it was involved in a 3-team trade where the Pistons traded up to get him from the 31st pick. That's why it rung a bell. So he was drafted 25th. Pistons used a second rounder to go up and get him, basically. Ivy for 3, no good, off the mark, boarded by Javonte Green. Stolen away by the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell gets it to Lonzo. Lonzo tries a 3 from the right wing. Off the mark, no good, boarded by Cade. Gets it to Javonte Green. Cross-court cutting pass to Ron Holland. Count the bucket and the foul, and Ron Holland is fired up. How about the two-man game between Javonte Green and Ron Holland? Green finds Holland in transition. Cavs have to foul Holland, and he gets it to go. Count the bucket and the foul. He was Troy Weaver's last draft pick. Yeah. Yeah, that was the same draft with Asar. That's right. I don't know why. Yeah, that's kind of where I thought about the second rounder. But that was, I mean, Weaver was good. Like, he was good at negotiating and drafting, but in terms of free agency, he just was horrific. Mobley inside, puts up a tough shot, gets it to go. 10-point game here. Pistons 95, Cavs 85. 9:30 left to play in the fourth quarter. Cade with the basketball on the left wing. Bodies up the Cavs. Goes in. Tough finish from Cade. Flexes on the Cavs as he goes back down the floor. He goes to his left hand. 2 Cavs were on him. He puts it up and in. Tough shot from Cade underneath. 97-85. Yeah, 24 draft. That was Langdon's first draft. Yeah, he took Holland and Bobby Clement. I don't know what happened to Bobby Clement. He's in the G League right now, I think, right? That was the second rounder that we used for him. Except Killian Hayes. Troy Weaver was a decent GM. Yeah, he was good at drafting. And then free agency and trade acquisitions, like, he just could not do that to save his life. Ron Holland goes up for the block against the Cavs. It's going to be a foul call, though, on Ron Holland. He tried Tomlin at the rim. Holland is saying we should challenge it. They're going to challenge this. J.D. Bickerstaff's going to put the challenge in, and we're going to see if Ron Holland actually blocked that shot. Holland went to go test Tomlin at the rim. It looked like, it's tough to say. I don't know if he got body in the air, if that was all ball. That's really close. Holland went straight up. I don't know. That's going to be tough. 9:08 left to play in the fourth quarter. Winatuna Studio. I like that username. It's cool. Have you noticed scoring in the NBA is up significantly over the past 5 seasons? Oh, for sure. Because no one plays defense. If you look at, like, basketball from, like, the 80s to 90s to mid-2000s, that going to work 04 Pistons team was really good on defense. Like, we held teams, like, you had finals between, like, the 80s to 90s. Now it's, like, you have, like, 130 to 125 games. You know, it gets up in the high hundreds. But, yeah, over the last couple decades, people just don't play as much defense anymore. They just jack up threes all day. Bobby just disappeared. He had an okay summer league, but then when I heard about the Crews, just Williams and Akins. Yeah, Akins is kind of sweet. He's been balling out for the Crews. It'd be kind of cool if he made his way one day to the Pistons. It's just so hard to, like, work your way up from the G League to the NBA. I would argue it's probably the toughest between, like, baseball, hockey. There's not really a minor league for football. But, yeah, I would say baseball, hockey, and basketball. I'd say basketball is, like, the hardest to... Because you kind of have to hope for an injury. I mean, there's not really... It sucks to say that, but it's the truth. The only way you're going to get from the G League to the NBA is you have to be averaging, like, 35 to 40 a game, and you got to either have somebody suck off the bench or you got multiple guys injured, and they have to call up your name. And then when you do call up your name, you have to be efficient, because if you suck, you're going to get sent right back down. There was a guy on the Lakers, he was like in his mid-40s, and he finally got called to play for the Lakers. I forgot his name. You guys remember that? There was a guy on the Lakers G League team. And he was in the G League for like 15 years, and then he finally made his debut, and then like he retired the next year, I think. Teams were lucky to get 80 on the Pistons. Yeah, it's a way different game. People, they like, go watch like 80s, 90s, early 2000s basketball. Like, people actually played defense back then. I mean, people still do, but not as much. Pistons win the challenge, so nice play by Ron Holland defensively. So Holland gets credit for the block. Nice job by Ron Holland. Pistons have 3 timeouts left. I gotta make sure these timeouts are right. Both teams have 3 timeouts. Okay. Isaiah Stewart inside from Cade. Backs it out to Cade. Cade working on the left baseline. Finds Ron Holland. Holland puts up a 3. Off the mark. No good. Boarded by Porter for the Cavs. Porter looking to push it for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Working inside. Left-handed layup is up and in. 97-87 basketball game. Cade has it for the Pistons. Cade, Ivy, Holland, Javonte Green, and Isaiah Stewart on the floor for the Pistons. Ivy looking to set up the offense here at the top of the key. Finds Cade. Cade at the top of the key, working on Tyson. Cade backs off Tyson, turnaround jump shot, no good, boarded by Porter. Porter looking to push it here, backdoor find to Tyson. He gets it to go. Nice pass from Porter. 97-89 game here. 8-point game with 8 minutes left. Cade with the basketball at the top of the key. Isaiah Stewart sets the screen for Cade. Holland working inside here to Isaiah Stewart. Stolen away by Mitchell. Mitchell with the basketball. Tyson loses it out of bounds. Going to be Pistons basketball back the other way. Antoine, I'm just happy that Pistons, a few other teams discovering defense is actually half-court game instead of jacking up threes. That's why Michigan's having so much success. Yeah, no, Michigan's having a solid year so far in basketball. Same with Sparty. Cade with the basketball working inside. Tough shot. Cade gets clobbered underneath. It's going to be boarded up and in by Isaiah Stewart. Hopefully Cade's okay. He took a tough fall underneath when he was driving to the rim. Isaiah Stewart picks up Cade's miss. He slams it home. Make sure Cade's all right. He took a tough fall when he was driving to his right. He had 2 guys clobber him at the rim. I can't believe there wasn't a foul called. He had Tyson on him the whole time. I think that was a clean block from Mobley, but Tyson 100% fouled Cade right there. I can't believe they didn't call that. 10-point game, 7:30 left to play in the fourth quarter. Darius Garland at the top of the key. Stolen away by Javonte Green. Here come the Pistons. Javonte Green going coast to coast, puts up a shot. No good. Javonte Green gets fouled, though. Javonte Green's going to go to the free throw line. Troweling was enforced. No Euro step. Yeah, for sure. It's a different game. 100%. Javonte Green's got 6 points, 3 boards, 2 for 3 from 3. Javonte Green knocks it in. Yeah. No, it makes it fun to watch and cover, especially if the team's good. But when the team sucks, it's abysmal. I mean, I was covering the Pistons when they had the 28-game losing streak a couple years ago. I mean, that was absolutely brutal, like comical, like laughing behavior. At that point, it was like, how many games can they lose in a row? Can they lose 50 games in a row? Like, it's almost like people were like wanting the Pistons to keep losing. It was weird because it got so ridiculous. Garland kicks it back out to Tyson, finds Porter. Porter inside here to Tyson. Tyson kicks it back out to Garland. Garland puts up a deep 3 on the right wing. Off the mark here, no good, boarded by the Cavs. It's going to stay here with the Cavs. There's going to be a foul called away from the basketball. 12-point game with 7 minutes left. Just don't be stupid. Don't turn it over and just make shots. It's not that hard, and the Pistons should win this game. Mitchell's resting on the bench for the Cavs right now, so trying to take advantage of that while he's out for a breather. Garland Top of the key here. Bryant sets the screen for Garland. Jenkins has been staying in front of him. Garland puts up a tough shot. That is good. Tough shot from Darius Garland. Goes to his left, right-handed layup off glass and in. That 14-win Pistons team was finding ways to lose. Yeah, that was so disgusting. Isaiah Stewart at the top of the key here finds Duncan Robinson. Robinson gives it up to Isaiah Stewart. Finds Asar Thompson. Asar working inside. Finds Isaiah Stewart backdoor. Isaiah Stewart puts it up and in. Nice assist from Asar Thompson. 103-91. 6:15 left to play in the fourth quarter. Asar Thompson comes up with the steal for the Pistons. Nice defense from Asar. Asar looking to push on the fast break. Finds Duncan Robinson on the left wing. Duncan gets it right back to Asar. Asar working inside the paint. Asar puts up a tough shot off the mark, no good. It's gonna be an offensive foul call on Asar Thompson. A little bit of elbow action going on. Merrill takes a deep breath. Yeah, it's going to be a foul call on Asar. He got him in the air with an elbow. I'm surprised they're not taking a look at this for a flagrant, even though it wasn't a flagrant. Usually, anytime there's elbows involved, usually they look at that. Pistons 103, Cavs 91. Isaiah Stewart sits down for a breather for the Pistons. 5:58 left to play in the fourth quarter. Mitchell checks back in for the Cavs. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Mobley gets it inside of Darius Garland, working one-on-one against Jenkins at the top of the key. 5:55 left to play in the fourth quarter. Jenkins looking to find Mitchell on the right wing. Mitchell drives inside to his right, puts up a shot and in. Tough shot for Donovan Mitchell. 103-93, 10-point game. 5:42 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pistons right now don't have Cade. Duncan, Asar, Paul Reed, Javonte Green on the floor. Paul Reed finds Jenkins at the top of the key. Jenkins cross-court pass to Javonte Green. He puts up a three, no good, off the mark. Boarded by the Cavs. Darius Garland looking to push it for the Cavs. Back the other way here. Working on Jenkins, one-on-one baseline. Mitchell from the corner for three, off the mark, no good, boarded by Paul Reed. Paul Reed finds Duncan Robinson. Robinson looking to get off the Cavs here. Finds Asar backdoor. Asar cross-court pass to Javonte Green. Javonte Green buries a three. How about Javonte Green? That's his third triple of the game. 106-93. Evan Mobley, top of the key, working on Paul Reed. Finds Hunter. Hunter works outside to Mitchell. Mitchell drives baseline, puts up a crazy shot. He gets fouled by the Pistons. It's going to be Mitchell going to the free throw line here. Malachi Flynn, MSU fan. Malachi Flynn, the 50 burger. Yep. The most random 50-point game ever for the Pistons. Malachi Flynn. Yeah, I've been impressed with what JD's been doing. I think Jalen Duren, he's definitely earned his contract extension, and he's been working on his post game a little bit, but he's definitely developed his mid-range game a ton this year, especially at the free throw line too. But yeah, Duren's been really solid. He's been out for the Pistons for injury. You know, he got injured a couple days ago, so hopefully he can get back soon. Garland slams home for the Cavs. Yeah, I don't know where he ended up at. I know he came from San Diego State, I think. Yeah, I don't know where he's at. What's up, 1 point? I need Goff to throw 2 touchdowns today. I think Goff has like some crazy record where he's thrown like a touchdown pass, 1 touchdown pass in like every game for like the last 30 games straight or something insane. Garland working inside. It's going to be a out of bounds. It's going to stay here with the Cavs. 3:58 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pistons 106, Cavs 95. Both teams have 3 timeouts. It's looking good for the Pistons. I mean, 11-point game can still be a little dangerous, but as long as the Pistons like don't utterly collapse and miss like their next 15 shots, I think we'll be fine. Merrill comes into the game for the Cavs. Garland gets it, top of the key, drives inside. finds Hunter underneath, kicks it out to Mobley, working on Cade one-on-one. Mobley drives baseline on the right. Mobley finds Mitchell underneath. Mitchell puts up a tough shot. 106-97. 9-point game. This game's far from over. 3:40 left to play in the fourth quarter. Jenkins at the top of the key here, stolen away by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell going coast to coast. Inside, right-handed layup is good. It's a 7-point game. 106-99. 3:28 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pistons were in this spot a couple nights ago against the Heat, and then they completely fell apart. Let's see if the Pistons can close it out here. Jenkins finds Duncan Robinson at the top of the key. Jenkins gets it back. Paul Reed sets the screen for Jenkins. Jenkins rolls off it, goes to his right. Jenkins gets it out to Javonte Green. Got to get up a shot. Paul Reed at the buzzer, at the shot clock, no good, off the mark, boarded by Donovan Mitchell. Darius Garland, top of the key. Cavs on a 6-0 run. Working on Cade on the left wing, finds Mitchell. Mitchell puts up a 3 on the left wing. He buries it. It's a 4-point basketball game. Well, I said as long as we don't fall apart, we should win this game. Cavs go on a 9-0 run, and all of a sudden, it's a 4-point game. We got a commercial break coming up. I need that Sonic and Knuckles need to team up again and share the backfield. Yeah, like they need to use Montgomery more in that offense. It's a shame they haven't. Leads evaporate so quickly, in and out. Pistons 106, Cavs 102. Can the Pistons close out this game? We're going to find out very shortly. They were just up 11, and now they're only up by 4. Pistons have the Knicks tomorrow night, and then we have the Bulls on Wednesday. I'll be doing the play-by-play game against the Chicago Bulls. Wish I was here tomorrow against the Knicks, but I will be, unfortunately, bowling. Stupid bowling league. 106, 102. This is the time Cade needs to take the ball and settle into his mid-range game. For sure, I agree, dude. Yeah, it's, great players win the clutch. And Cade has, I think he's top 3 in the NBA at most fourth quarter points scored this year. But again, like the greats are separated from the good players when they win in clutch situations in the fourth quarter. Zerrell needs D-Mitch again another assist. Pistons stop crumbling. Cade's running away from the ball and get torched on defense. 4-point game. 2:47 left to play in the fourth quarter, guys. Let's see if the Pistons can close this out. Yeah, no, it's just annoying. Like, I just wish the Pistons didn't play on Mondays and Tuesdays. That's all. But yeah, when it comes playoff time, I'll be like, you know what? You're going to have to get a sub because I'm not missing playoff basketball. Need Cade 4 more points and Mobley 1 more bucket. It's amazing that there's a lot of viewers that tune in towards the end of these games and they look at their parlays and they're like, oh, I need so-and-so to do this. I need so-and-so to do this. It's like, what has watching sports become if you don't have a parlay at stake? Mitchell and Cade one-on-one here, coming back down the stretch. Cade with the basketball, Pistons up by 4 with 2:30 left to play in regulation. Cade gets it up to Duncan Robinson. Robinson thought about a 3, gets it back to Jenkins. Jenkins, mid-range J for Jenkins, off the mark, no good. Mitchell with the basketball. Pistons are seeking their first win in Cleveland in 6 years. Mitchell goes to his left. Shot is off the mark. He does get fouled, though, by the Pistons. And DeAndre Hunter's going to try and make this a 2-point game. Hunter at the free throw line. .220 left to play in the fourth quarter. Hunter, free throw on the way and good. It's a 3-point game. Remember when I said the Pistons should be fine, 5 minutes ago when they were up 11 points? Yeah, now you should be worried. Hunter, second free throw on the way is up and in. It's a 2-point basketball game, folks. 106-104. Pistons and Cavs both have 2 timeouts apiece. Cade, one-on-one against Mitchell. Cavs are on an 11-0 run. Cade inside, finds Isaiah Stewart. He puts up a shot, it falls. A huge hoop for Isaiah Stewart right there. 108-104. Mitchell working on Javonte Green on the right wing. Why is Asar Thompson not in the game right now? Javonte Green gets the rebound. Gives up to Jenkins. Asar Thompson should be in the game right now. We did this a couple of games ago against Utah, and we fell apart in the fourth quarter. Why is Asar on the bench right now? Isaiah Stewart, cross-court pass to Javonte Green, off the mark, no good. Boarded by Hunter. Here come the Cavs. Down fourth, a minute 30 left to play in regulation. Mobley with the basketball. Gives it up to Garland. Garland working on Jenkins. Garland goes to his left. Inside, puts up a shot. It falls. It's a 2-point game. 108-106. 1:15 left to play in the fourth quarter. JB Bickerstaff, why is Asar Thompson not on the floor right now? He's your best defender, and why is he not in the game? Cade with the basketball. Working on Donovan Mitchell. Cade, one-on-one. Hunter comes to help Mitchell. Double teams it. Javonte Green working inside. Left-handed layup. Off the mark. No good. It's going to be Cavs basketball. We got a good one to finish this off, folks. 108-106. Cavs have the basketball. 52 seconds left to play. Asar Thompson finally checks into the game here. I don't know why he wasn't in the game 4 minutes ago. That's what cost us the loss against Utah a couple games ago, is because Asar Thompson didn't play the fourth quarter. He finally checks into the game here. So it's going to be off the Pistons. Cavs are down 2. 53 seconds on the game clock. Pistons 108, Cavs 106. If you guys are new to the stream, like the live stream, subscribe if you guys are new, folks. Welcome to the party. Donovan Mitchell at the top of the key, working on Javonte Green. One-on-one, 45 seconds left to play in regulation. Evan Mobley sets the screen for Mitchell. Mitchell rolls off it one-on-one against Isaiah Stewart. Mitchell inside. Beef Stew steals it away. Cade comes up with it for the Pistons. What defense from Isaiah Stewart right there. Cade has it, kicks it back out to Dennis Jenkins. 30 seconds on the shot clock. 13 seconds between the game clock and the shot clock. Jenkins goes to his right, working on Donovan Mitchell. Jenkins, mid-range game, no good, off the mark, and Asar Thompson gets it to fall. What a rebound putback up and in from Asar Thompson. It's amazing. Who would have thought that you put your best perimeter defender on the floor, he gets into the game, and not even 20 seconds when he's on the floor, he makes an impactful play. Imagine that. Why did you put him in the final 60 seconds when it's a 4-point game? What are we doing, JB? 110-106. Huge hoop for Asar Thompson right there. 110-106. Like the live stream, subscribe if you guys are new. Cavs have to take a timeout. Unbelievable. I'm looking at the roster, and I'm like, where is Asar? You have, Javonte Green, Dennis Jenkins. Where's Asar? 17 seconds left in the game. Pistons 110, Cavs 106. 4-point game here. Pistons looking to close out and escape disaster. Like I said, Pistons have a back-to-back tomorrow. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pistons 110, Cavs 106. Cavs basically need to score here, and then they got a foul. And then you're hoping to get to... Oh, man. Who's a better free throw shooter, Cade or Dennis Jenkins? I got to look that up. Cade has missed a couple clutch free throws over the season so far. Merrill gets it inside of Garland. Garland on the right wing. Garland puts up a three-point shot off the mark, no good. Mobley comes up with the rebound. Mitchell on the left wing. He tries a contested three. And Isaiah Stewart fouls Donovan Mitchell. And Mitchell's going to get 3 free throws. Isaiah Stewart. What are we doing? What are we doing, Beef Stew? Isaiah Stewart gets called for the foul against Mitchell on the left wing, and they're going to see if it's 2 or 3 free throws. His foot might have been on the line. It was called a 3. He's going to shoot 3 free throws. Oh, my goodness. Mitchell, first free throw on the way. Off the mark. He missed it. Mitchell misses the first free throw. That's a big missed free throw. Pistons are perfect from the free throw line today. They're 17 to 17. Mitchell's got 29 points. Second free throw on the way here for Mitchell. Shot is up and in. They're just going to give him 2 free throws for that. They are in the bonus. I guess it wasn't 3 free throws. So it's a 3-point game with 7 seconds left. Okay, so Pistons call a timeout. All you got to do here is just inbound the ball and make free throws. All you got to do is just make 1 free throw. You're going to inbound this ball, don't turn it over, and make a free throw. And then you win the game, pretty much. Cade needs a spot-up shooter. If I'm JB, I don't tell Cade to pass that ball, take the shot. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, Jenkins was taking that shot, which is interesting. I get it, because he has the hot hand all game. But luckily, Asar Thompson was underneath the rim right there. I mean, that was a heck of a rebound that Asar put back up and in for the Pistons. Cade's got 27 points. Jenkins, 21. Mitchell's got 30. Garland's got 16. 7 seconds left to play in the game. Inbound the ball and make a free throw, and you win. That's all you got to do. If you miss both free throws, then you could consider fouling. So they don't even get a shot off for a 3. Yeah, all your best free throw shooters, yeah. So right now, Pistons on the floor. They've got the most single-digit wins in the NBA all season, the Pistons have, with 14 wins. Looking for 15 single-digit wins. Pistons looking to inbound it. Cade with the basketball. Gets it into Jenkins. Jenkins gets fouled immediately. Jenkins is going to go to the free throw line. Oh, actually, my bad. The Cavs had a foul to give. So Cade's going to inbound it again here. Fake Pistons fans saying to trade Asar real quiet. I would not trade Asar for anybody right now. Like he is... You give him like 3-4 more years, Asar Thompson could legit be in the Defensive Player of the Year case. And I mean, if he gets a jump shot down, it's over. Like, he is... I mean, I hate to say the comparison of Kawhi 2.0, but he's built like Kawhi. When he was a rookie coming up, I mean, he didn't have nearly the offensive game that Kawhi had, but, that, I mean, it's kind of like the second best comparison. Maybe like a... I don't even know who else you would compare him to. Jenkins knocks down the first free throw, 111-107. Would you trade Ivy and Tobias for Kawhi? 100%. Kawhi is one of the best players in the NBA right now. He's a top 5 player in the NBA right now when he's healthy. He's averaged like 45 points a game the last 4 games. Kawhi's only 34. And in a championship window, you put Kawhi on this team with Cade, I think you could legit win the finals. Jenkins knocks down the free throw, 112-107. Pistons up by 5 with 5 seconds left here. They can keep Kawhi like another porcelain statue. Yeah, if Kawhi Leonard is healthy, he is on his A game. He is a top 5 player in the NBA, 1,000%. If you've watched Kawhi the past week and a half when he returned from that injury, he's been an absolute menace. He dropped 55 points on the Pistons last week. Asar needs to channel the bad boy Dennis Rodman. Yeah, there you go. Best ability is availability. Yeah, that's the problem, though, is he has been injured throughout his career, but you're basically, it's basically for Tobias. I mean, you're going to throw Ivy in there, but if you're not going to give up any future firsts, I would 1,000% take the shot with Kawhi. Cade's got 27 points. Mitchell has 30. $112-107. Kawhi's a Hall of Famer. If he's healthy, you put him on this team, Pistons win the East. 1,000%. 5 seconds left to play in regulation. Lonzo Ball looking inbound here. Gives it up to Merrill. He puts it in. Tough shot for the Cavs here. 112-110. That's a tough shot from Merrill right there. Trey Murphy. Yeah, that'd be an interesting piece for the Pistons. Jenkins gets fouled immediately. So Pistons, and it's not over yet. Merrill hits a huge three for the Cavs. It's a 2-point game. I'm sorry, you give me Kawhi Leonard for Tobias Harris, pretty much, and Jaden Ivey. I'm taking my window shot with Kawhi and Cade together. Kawhi, Cade, Asar. That is a disgusting trio. 3 seconds left to play in regulation. Pistons 112, Cleveland 110. Jenkins at the free throw line. First free throw for Jenkins. He's had a great game so far for us today. Knocks down the first free throw. Cade's on the floor right now. Pistons 113, Cavs 110. Cavs are out of timeouts. Pistons have 1 timeout left. Jenkins knocks down both free throws. Huge 2 free throws for Jenkins. Garland looking to push it up the floor here. Mitchell takes a crazy half-court heave. Off the mark. Pistons win. 114-110. Lead almost escaped us from the fourth quarter there. Pistons win. Cade, 27 points, 7 assists. Dennis Jenkins, star of the show tonight. Off the bench, 25 points. That's pretty good. That is pretty good, man. Pistons have the Knicks tomorrow. I unfortunately will not be here to do play-by-play, but I will be back, though, Wednesday against the Bulls. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Like and subscribe. Love you guys. God bless. Stay good. Stay positive. Stay healthy. I will see you guys on Wednesday night. Love you all. Adios, amigos.